What up, Lisa? How's it going? What up, Lisa? How's it going? What up, everybody? All right, so should be good to go here now. See, what's up, Renee? What's up, Chris? What up, everybody? How you all doing tonight? Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I know I did. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad of a day for me. I did some electrical today and went in Colorado, got some material for a job, and you know, right on, Randy. What up? Buford, Georgia, huh? What's up, Cody? Oh yeah, bet it's pretty over there. Cause I've been everywhere, man. That's Chris Hayes right there. He been everywhere, man. My fucking still hand isn't up there. I better put it back. What's up, Marcia? What's up, everybody? Good money, good work. It's good, Chris. It's very good. What's up, Mark Morgan? What up, everybody? Hell yeah, Renee. What flavoring you're gonna get? Oh, I should probably post that. Sorry, buddy. Here is the link if anybody would like to join. I haven't been doing much. I ran some King Hickory White and with a dark chocolate infusion. I was told it's pretty tasty. I haven't tasted it yet. It hasn't sat out for 24 hours, but I will taste it. We'll see how it goes. So it tastes like a chocolate bar. Well, not much, Mark. Just coming on typical Monday, you know. Regular Monday. Pineapple upside down cake and a hibiscus passion fruit. No, that sounds fucking great. Yum. I got hibiscus in my kitchen. It just hasn't bloomed in almost a year. Oh yeah, definitely go hit up North Georgia, dude. Say what up to Andrew and all them guys. Heck, you might even see Amanda Bryant there. Never know. She's been hanging out with the North Georgia a lot. Yeah, I'll be on for a little while, Mark. A couple hours anyway. So.
What's up, Fred?
What up, brother?
Working again.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've only got 2 stops tonight, so it won't be that bad.
Well, you're hauling stuff, huh?
Yeah, I deliver to Publix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go all the way from Panama City right now, Panama City Beach, uh, on the other side of Destin to Fort Walton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, down here in Florida. You know where I'm at, right?
Yeah, yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Morgan?
we
What's up,
don't we
Michael? What's up, Holger?
we don't have that white stuff on the ground down here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's been warm enough the last couple of days. It's almost gone. So,
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question.
What's up, buddy?
You saw that uh, beginning and the finished on my mash, right?
Uh huh.
All right. What can I do about that? Besides, I mean, it's already been fermented. It's been in there for 2 weeks. What can I do to get more out of it? Just add sugar, or are there multiple things that I can do?
Well, what was your original SG? Do you know?
The original SG was, oh my God, it was I can't remember. It was real low, like 5%.
Really? Yeah. To bring up your SG, you'll add sugar to it.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's already fermented. My final was at 1.04.
It's okay. I know of people that have added sugar along the way as it was going. You know, they let it ferment and add more sugar, and let it ferment, add more sugar, let it
Right.
ferment, add more
Hmm.
sugar. So
So do I just add sugar into the mash like it is, or should I make a syrup first and then stir it in that way?
I would definitely invert your sugar, make a syrup. Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah.
All right.
What's up,
Let
Earl?
me ask this: could I use some of the mash, warm the mash up, and add sugar to it, and then pour it back into the fermenter?
Yeah,
That would work too.
yeah. Just don't heat it up enough to where you're going to kill your yeast. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Well, I'm sure the yeast is the yeast that I put back in there will eat that other yeast up as nutrients. So I'm not
That's
going to
true.
kill it all. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. What's up,
Mhm.
Brian LPR? Chris Palin, what's up, brother? So you're hauling. What are you hauling?
Groceries.
Groceries.
Yeah. See,
Keeping the world fed. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude.
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Gotta love truck drivers, man. I love truck drivers. Have mad respect for y'all.
So this is backstage at Publix.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have to unload it, or do they unload everything for you?
Oh, they unloaded. I don't do a damn thing.
So you just get paid to
It.
be pretty, huh?
Yep, that's it. No touch freight. I just drive it to the store. They do all the work, and then I go to the next one.
Well, Chris Hayes, he says, "What am I working on right now? I've been working on packing up my house so I can move to Kentucky, brother." Yeah, that's what I've been working on. So you work every day of the week then, or I mean, 5 days of the week?
Nope, not all. No, I only work like well, it's supposed to be 5 days, but sometimes I get put on standby, maybe twice a week. That's 3 days, but it don't matter. I get paid the same either way.
Yeah,
Yeah, we get a minimum, and we can go over that minimum if necessary. But what the hell? At my age, I don't give a damn about going over the minimum. I
right?
mean, shit, it's still $1,100 a week straight cut. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, shit. Why ruin a good thing? I'm not all about stressing myself out. Leave all
yeah.
that. I'll
I hear you.
leave all that hustle and bustle to the young crowd.
Yeah. What you gonna make when you start up, Michael Chavis? I texted you, Morgan Stewart. Yeah, I'm tired of the white stuff too, brother. Sorry. Oh yeah. Randy says I'll be glad to meet you. Take anything Publix is removing or worth having. I'll drive to you. He's in Florida.
Hydro Man, we never finished our conversation. You got called off to Marfugel's bar.
Yeah, I'm glad we can get you guys together for sure. What's up, Toby? Michael Chavis says I have a second gen that I'm going to try to do for the first time. Second gen, okay. So, are you going to use backset or are you going to use water to sour mash your corn or your grain? That would be my question. Hell yeah, Randy, you eat that supper, brother.
I'm usually drinking my breakfast, lunch, and supper at that time.
Yeah,
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 right.
yeah, yeah.
Liquid diet.
He said he had to take some time off during the winter for 8 weeks. I had a surgery on my belly and then I fell into a really hard, bad depression. Oh no, Michael. You got to keep making
Sorry,
that moonshine, man. That's what makes you keep going, brother. You know, even if you get into depression, you know you got it corn. You can make liquor.
got to do something. Keep it going.
Yeah. What's up, April Parker? So how long you working tonight, or is this your last load, or what?
This is my first stop, so I probably won't get home till around, I don't know, 10 or 11.
Oh, so you work at nighttime then?
Yeah, yeah. I work nights, usually from 6 o'clock on. Sometimes if I get put on standby, they'll send me to Decula for a trailer transfer, and that's up towards Atlanta. That's a 12-hour trip round.
Yeah.
I don't like Atlanta.
What's up, Justin Meredith? Yeah, it's a big ass city, huh?
It's not the city being big. It's the damn people driving on their friggin' roads. Then you got 8 lanes to choose from.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get a big rig across 8 lanes with all the traffic,
Yeah.
especially
That's
when
crazy.
especially when they have construction going.
Yeah. Well, Michael, if you have any questions about how you want to do your mash, let me know. Hit me up or whatever through DMs. I'll walk you through or I'll help you. You know, Toby Mandela says nobody likes hot man or hot Lanta.
Yeah, right. I can't
Yeah.
stand it. I'd
Chris Hayes
rather
says
go.
it's traffic.
I'd rather go through Birmingham than I would Atlanta. Well, look, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do that with that mash. I'm going to warm some up, make a syrup with some raw sugar,
Yeah.
and then pour some more yeast in it.
Yeah. All right,
I
brother. Well,
think
you can come
I
back
think
up.
that'll bring the SGs up.
Yes, it will.
All right, all right,
All right,
Trey.
brother.
We'll see you.
See you, brother. I'll ask him later, Randy, or you can ask him later. He's working right now, so I didn't know I was going on his pod. Yeah, no worries, Randy. That's what Mark Fool does. What's up, Joe Pullon? How's it going, brother? How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got any good stuff going on? Anybody making some liquor right now? Anybody got a good mash? Anybody got something that nobody's ever heard of? Anybody want to share? Sorry, I got some people texting me, and I'm trying to do two things at once. And yeah, Michael, hell yeah, dude, hit me up, bro. Explain what you got, what you're working with. We can all help you, even if you ask in the groups and stuff or whatnot. We can always help you, and there is no dumb question except for the one that's not asked, for sure. So when you're ready, bro, just hit me up. We can work on that for sure. Toby's got something that nobody's ever heard of, and he's not telling. That's funny, Toby. That is hilarious, brother. Nothing right now, huh, Chris? Thinking about what to try next. Well, if you have lots of grains or lots of fruit, there's endless possibilities, brother. Randy's got a Mountain Brandy, 160-gallon container, and a 25-gallon Blueberry Dunder Indian corn and a 6 grain. Hell yeah, Randy. You got some shit going on, brother. Can't unveil what it is yet. Got to see if it works first. Hell yeah, Justin. Keep us in suspense, bro, until you know for sure. You know what I mean? We like the suspense. That's funny, Chris. Give Toby a few drinks. He will tell you. That's funny. Hell yeah, that is hilarious. So I might end up building a thumper for this person. We'll see here in a second. I'll find out right now. Give me 1 second, guys.
Winning? Oh, just some background actress angry for a leading part. Who's Jacob?
All right, so 1 each 60-gallon speech typing. You're good, Randy. It may be life-changing. Hell yeah, dude. I would love to hear about it once you figure out if it's good or not, Justin. That'd be badass, dude. Toby is contagious. That's funny, Randy.
Don't know what we're doing. Here's a secret. Nobody does, except for whoever raised Regis Philbin. But I don't want to fuck it up. But you're good people.
So I'm gonna be working with White King Hickory for a while. I really like that corn. It's very, very sweet. And for some reason, every time I run it and mash it and then run it through my still, it smells like fucking fruit. So, what's up, Christopher Salmons? Oh, yeah, see? Toby said it. He says, my chocolate is really good. I'm going to have to try it. I've been so damn tired lately. It's not even funny, though, guys. Like, I worked a lot last week. Like, a lot more than I usually do. What's up, Megan? Just been dragging my ass lately so bad that I'm leaving skid marks everywhere. It sucks. But I got to keep pushing through it, right? Got to make that money, man. Money, man. That's what we do. It makes money. It's what we do. So, here, I'm going to send you guys the code. Why don't you guys come join me? Toby and Randy. I will paste the code to the screen again if anybody else wants to come join. Come join. What's up, Kim Spencer? I'm good. How have you been? You still have some Texas red malt corn and Texas blue malted corn. Shit, all you need is some White King Hickory. You'd have a red, white, and blue mix, Chris. Shit. And then you just have to fuck with the variation of the amount of corn in there and get your perfect flavor down, and then make yourself a lineage liquor. That's what I've been doing. I've been making lineage liquor. Got another 5 acres of 5-acre field for corn today. Old farmer here local. Now I have 3. That's badass, Randy. Good job, dude. I got a lot of support, bro. Dude, this community, Christopher Salmons, is top notch, man. The moonshine community and the people who make wine, and we even have artists in here, people that make hydro dip stuff, people that paint, people that do hand jars, hand painted, and all that other stuff. We got people that make candy. We've got a lot of support, Christopher Salmons, and so I think this community would support you too. You know what I'm saying? Because you're our brother. That's for sure. You're our brother. Oh, getting teeth pulled sucks. Can't trust the old drug dealers anymore. You get cocaine to numb your teeth because it's probably got fentanyl on it. So don't try that shit. We appreciate you, Christopher.
Is this gonna let me do it?
What are you doing, Picklehead?
Trying to turn my screen sideways. This phone will let me. Man, you crackhead. Trying to get this phone holder to cooperate. I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy me a damn phone holder. One that clamps.
Yeah. Will be best.
How we doing, everybody? Y'all wanna have supper with me? Y'all can have supper with me tonight.
Yeah, why not, right?
I'm trying to get thick like Fred and Jay and Patrick and the rest of y'all crackers out there.
You trying to get thick? Get your little bit of some boobies and stuff going on, Randy?
I just want some damn weight back on me. I want it everywhere. Yeah, I want some meat on this old skeleton. Look at, I got me
It hurts worse when
I got me a damn dinner for 2. That's a big, large house fried rice with extra shrimp, extra chicken, whole celery, and cheese rangoon, shrimp egg rolls, sweet and sour chicken, and I stopped by Arby's and got me a Reuben. How you doing there, killer?
Look, there's Toby.
How you doing there, Toby?
You're muted, Toby. I don't know why.
I did it. I muted your ass. No, I can't do it.
You might have to come back in, Toby, if you can't get it undone, brother.
Hey, it's probably because you got
Lisa Day says, "Hey, Randy."
Hey, Miss Lisa. Toby.
Christopher Salmon, hydros everywhere.
Hey, everybody. It's probably got something to do with that stuff that ain't nobody.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah, we got you. We got you, brother. Chris Hay says Randy's not in his shop, huh?
No.
Turn up greens and cornbread at Randy. All right. So Randy would probably know about this question, Chris Palin. He says he's thinking about doing a UJSSM, which is Uncle Jesse's simple sour mash, and adding strawberries to it.
Sounds good. Strawberries might make it hot.
Make sure you take the seeds out.
I bet you, or just use the juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the seeds out.
Brian
That's
says,
funny.
"Hey, Toby."
Hey,
Where you at? Where you at tonight, Toby?
I'm at
In
Walmart.
the Walmart parking lot right up the street from my fucking house. I need to go get him. Bring him over here.
Just laying around, man. Just laying around. Fucking wind won't let me go down the road. Too much wind. Road's been closed to under 50,000 high-profile vehicles.
How
What's up,
how
Joshua?
tall,
What's up, Jeremy?
how tall are you? Do you have one of those cabs that's got that wind thing that goes over the trailer?
Yeah,
The sleep-
yeah. I'm
the
in a
sleepover?
condo.
I've seen them things flip with them high winds. Yeah.
There's several of them
Oh, yeah.
flipped over up the road.
I'm actually on the TV. I got it muted, but right now I like to watch Ice Road Truckers. I was watching them earlier. My dad used to tote pipe up there when they was first doing something back in the 70s. He was hauling big old pieces of pipe. I guess it was that pipeline, the pipe that they used to do the oil in.
Yeah.
Whatever they was hauling, equipment, sheds, toilets, whatever the hell those people needed out there, you know. But
Yeah, Chris, I offered to cook Toby a steak tonight, but I don't know if we're going to end up doing that or not.
it depends on how drunk you get him and if he comes over.
I
I got to go get him.
I've got.
I got to go get him.
Truck. I got steaks here in the truck.
You want?
Man.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know,
Yeah, you're right
Jeremiah.
at Walmart. What's that, Toby?
I said I don't know, man. I'm kind of hurting.
I don't know why.
He thinks he's got an appendicitis or something. It's not. It's not good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was because maybe drinking. That's why I was picking on you like that.
No. I
No,
don't.
we
I don't
didn't
know
even
what
drink
it
last
is.
night.
I don't think it's contagious though.
Yeah,
just hurt.
it's not contagious.
I was fucking with you because of the way you said that. I got something ain't nobody else got. I'm thinking, well, fuck, I hope it ain't contagious.
I was just being trying to make it funny.
Me too.
Yeah, it was funny.
Made me
What's
laugh.
up, Renee Blystone? Morgan Stewart says, "Hell, I tote pipe everywhere I go, Randy."
I used to.
Oh yeah, Morgan.
I know how you feel about going across lanes. I used to drive a Pike power line truck, a digger truck, and I was hauling class 50 line poles. That's the biggest ones, and they were 50. You know, they were long. We had the trailer all the way out and had a flag. I know what that's like, brother.
Yeah.
Every time every time you turn 1 inch at the front, it turns 3 inches back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You used to be a lineman,
Yeah,
and you still got all your fingers.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got rid of me real quick when they hung me in my harness and left me there for 39 minutes. Yeah.
What's up, Richard?
I went all the way up to
Richard
Delaware,
Burr.
Washington during those
Richard
ice
Henderson.
storms. All the way down south, Texas.
Yeah.
They call us the storm chasers.
Yep, I've seen them.
Damn sure good money. And I'm like you, I was cooking at the back of the truck. I had a inverter, on my truck, the big door. Hell, I had an inverter with a microwave in there, man.
Yep.
Then we had
What you running, Richard Burr? What you running? He says he's on the tail end of his run. I'm wondering what he's running. I'm running. So you think that chocolate's good, huh, Toby?
Yeah, it is.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, his chocolate's real good, man.
Excuse me.
I mean, you know, Hiram Walker had that peppermint or chocolate schnapps. It kind of reminded me of that, except for it's chocolate moonshine.
That's the best chocolate you can buy for a true chocolate taste without that bitter like vanilla and all that other shit gives you. You know, at the end you can always tell that's the best chocolate we have ever found on the market.
That Hiram Walker.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and it gets you.
It's
fucked up,
the Goodmans.
too.
Yeah,
It gets you
Goodness.
fucked up.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to buy it by the gallon.
But
Yeah.
Jeremiah's
No.
what he's got going is really good.
I got the ratio.
You think I should age some of it, Toby?
Do what, Jeremiah?
You think I should age some of it?
If you got a new barrel,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, because I wouldn't want any other flavors. You know,
I could use wood chips.
Yeah. Some good white oak chips. Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I got some.
Why is everybody so scared of going to getting one of those? You're at Walmart. I bet you could go. No, I guess Lowe's has got them. Lowe's has got the half barrels. They're normally $30.
Yeah,
If you were to buy one full price, you get a half a barrel for $30. Kick the rings off of it. Take those wooden slaves, and there's wide ones, there's little ones, there's thick ones. Cut them on your table saw, torch them to fit the container you're aging in, and that's how I've aged
Right.
all my stuff that everybody goes crazy about. Or I mean, I had no money, so I used another barrel, and I knew the rule of thumb was they can't reuse those barrels. But when you cut that wood and get into the new wood, and you pick the center wood out that has 2 fresh cuts on it, you got new wood. You char it and put it in there, and it's already had the other aging going on. You just got to make sure that the wood is at the right dryness. I learned that. I need to get me a moisture meter. Anyway, that helps a lot. For a poor man, or not a poor man, for a wise man who's not picky about brand name of a barrel, who just wants to age him some damn liquor, that's the best, cheapest way to do it. And I haven't had any complaints at all. Not to take away from
Richard Henderson said
borrow or anything else.
Yeah, Richard Henderson said he's just getting started on one himself. What are you making, Richard Henderson? Morgan Stewart said he's got me almost 2 gallons of peach brandy yesterday. Not sure what my proof is. Broke my hydro halfway through my run. Oh yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we, Morgan?
Oh,
so you always
sucks,
get
bro.
2.
Speaking of, y'all, I broke 2 in a row this week. Alcohol meters. 2 of them some bitches within 2 days apart. I dropped them in the jug instead of setting it down there, and it hit the bottom of the glass. And
Yeah, they're so fragile.
now let me
So
ask you
here's
something.
a poor man's way. If you break your hydrometer and you need to test your proof, here's what you can do. So we all know that 100 proof liquor will burn, right?
Yep.
So anything below 100 proof will not hold a flame. So once it stops holding a flame, you know you're less than 100 proof, right?
Right.
Well,
so if you had to, you could do a flame test. What were you going to say, Toby?
But once it gets, it changes flavor once it gets down, below 80. You can really tell the difference.
Yeah.
Does he have anything to compare it to? Like a jar of 100, a jar of 120, a jar of 80. That
do a
way
shake
you can get
test.
that profile. Yeah. Count your bees.
Yeah, or do a shake test. Yeah. Oh yeah. Richard Burr says he's got my additional grains and sugar ready to make his second gen. Hell yeah, Richard.
Dude, I've never been much of a
Morgan
gin
said
man.
that's the same way his broke. What's that? No, his second generation. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I've never been a gin man. Drinking gin, to me, it's like
Yeah.
Everclear. I mean, I don't like it.
Yeah.
That sounds good. White corn,
92 white
Argentina
corn and
orange,
Argentina orange 8
8 row.
barley. Hell yeah, Richard. That sounds really, really good. Oh, here, I'll send it to you, Richard. Here, it's on the screen, or I can shoot it to you.
I'm trying to consolidate. I got too big for my britches there last couple of weeks, so I had that big thing of Indian corn, that big thing of 6 grain, the big thing of blueberries. So I drained everything down to the grains and threw all that shit together. So now I got a damn mountain brandy. And this I ain't gonna fool with it no more. I'm gonna take a break. I've got enough to get every sailor in Jacksonville drunk right now. But I'm gonna age some of it. Now, some of this past weekend was brandy. I ended up getting a total of 10 gallons. 1 gallon was 4 shots, and somebody said I ran too much heads. I went up and took a gallon of heads out of it, but ended up with 9 drinkable gallons, not counting the 1 gallon for heads and 1 gallon for 4 shots.
And that's
So
What's up,
a
Rich?
50-gallon mash. So my first time trying it, I just wanted to I'd rather take out a little more than not enough.
There we go.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see a gallon of 100 proof? Hold on a sec. Got a gallon.
We always want to see liquor.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at them fucking
Yep.
frog eyes. Hell yeah.
Yep.
all day long.
That's good shit. Okay.
That might be 99
Yeah.
proof.
We're coming too.
That's
Splitting hairs, right?
oh yeah, look at that. Is that your new electric setup that you did the other day?
Second, Jen. Ready to rock and roll?
Is that you running off the electric controller you built?
If I knew how to flip this camera, I'd flip the camera. I don't know how to flip the camera. Yeah, so that electric controller is actually from
I don't either on StreamYard.
it's that Moonshine's Distillers where I got my pot. I got the controller too, but the only problem with this controller is if I go over 90%, the freaking these switches like to burn out on it. So I got to replace the switches on it.
Damn it.
So I might have to go to a 240 setup. That's why I've been looking at going to a 240 because this 120 I can't go above 90%.
110, you
Damn.
mean?
Yeah, 110.
110 and 220.
There was a guy on Market Book here in Jacksonville was selling stovetop burners that were 220, and they were 9
Really?
and 12-inch burners. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Dang.
that way it's used in the RSO industry because 110 won't get hot enough, and that's what he's having a problem with, is it burning his shit up. Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I'm an electric guy. I started off with electric with North Georgia, but since I got the big 60 and running gas, that brings back so many memories. But it's so loud. That double burner.
Yeah, I don't like them double burners.
It's motherfucking loud, man.
When you turn them down, they make so much suet.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
tried
them
to-
at all.
The other day I was having a little bit of an issue because it ran like 206, 209, and I'm like, well, let me back it down. And I had to turn it
we
down.
got Boom
I had
Boom.
to turn it down to where it was almost orange.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? No,
yeah. I
just
like
to
the
get my-
pan ones better.
Yeah, me too. Gotta work what you got though.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Billy Atwood? There y'all stayed
Uh-oh.
at Van Fleet. What's up, everybody?
Everybody get your fire extinguishers out. Phil's in the house.
I know. Boom Boom showed up.
Boom boom here. Watch out for them 4 nuns and a bug.
Hey, I'm coming up to Portland. Hey, I'm coming up to Portland.
I still got the recipe for it right there.
Boom Boom Shine.
Did you hear? You
Tick,
know,
tick,
I'm
boom.
4
coming
nuns
up
and a
to
bug.
Portland.
Yeah.
I'm coming up to
Yeah,
Oregon.
Phil, he's in Washington. Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Washington also.
Oh,
The state or DC?
The state.
Okay.
I was say, why would you want to go DC? DC's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to pinpoint him.
yeah.
I would never go to DC.
DC's
No,
where
he
you
You
said
love
the
it, Phil.
AC.
I'm hitting the gym in the morning. I'm starting off a new way, guys. I'm gonna get healthy again.
Yeah, I see what you're eating there, man.
Johnny, I got 2 dinners. I got the house fried rice shrimp with chicken, extra shrimp, extra chicken, hold the celery, and I got a sweet and sour chicken dinner.
It's all
And
deep
then-
fried. It's all
then-
deep
then-
fried. Yeah,
Hey,
you're
it's
getting
all
healthy.
fried. It ain't good for you.
You're getting healthy with all that deep fried food, I guarantee.
Hey, all this stir fry. It's stir fry rice, y'all. Not deep fried, stir fry.
The key word is fried.
What's
Well,
up, Brittany Mason?
I got a damn
Hey, I can do one
I got a
better.
damn tapeworm I'm trying to pop.
I can do one better.
I did go to Harvey's and get me a roast beef,
I'm gonna get my Pringles out.
a Reuben.
Hold on.
Hey, you can't
Hell
do
yeah.
nothing. You
What y'all
can't
know
sit
about
there and
them Dairy
talk
Queen
shit and
French fries?
hey, you can't
I'm
sit there and
getting
talk
healthy.
shit and then open up a can of goddamn Pringles now.
Look, everybody's eating. That's funny. What are you trying to do, Chris Palin?
That's a bunch of damn blown up cornmeal into a little shape of something and they sugar
Now this is mashed potatoes.
it.
Spread
Yeah.
thin.
What's up, Brittany Mason?
I think all the rice turns into glucose, and the glucose keeps me going, keeps my sugar
Yeah,
going. I can do better on rice.
About done. Yep.
Hey, why haven't none of us used a lot of rice with a corn mixer, like 50-50 rice and corn? What the fuck would that taste like?
Try it out and see.
Rice.
Oh, I want y'all to
50-50
do it
rice and
first.
corn.
Challenge accepted, he said.
I want somebody else to tell me the ins and outs. I've heard people make rice shine, sake, and you can add different, 21%, 51%. I was just curious. There's got to be a reason. Nobody's ever done it because it ain't worth a shit.
Well, maybe.
I just
I'm
answered my
sure
own
there's a
question.
lot of people that do use rice,
No, I'm saying rice is good. I mean, a 50-50 ratio.
Well, it
Probably
seems like
would
rice
taste-
would soak up all your mash.
I was thinking
Maybe.
about that. I know. But look at if you had to add more water, man, at the starch that would convert, man. Oh my god. Starch in the glucose and the stuff in the corn. Oh my god. Okay, I'll do it.
Toss me a lid. Toss my lid.
You twisted my arm that hard. I'll do it later.
Lid. Hold on.
It is very curious. It would be interesting.
Oh,
I was a-
man.
I was a full-grown man till I actually realized that Texas, they grow rice in Texas. I did not
Yeah.
ever. I didn't even really think about where rice comes from, except Chinese been over some rice fields. I mean, that's my only.
I think they even grow rice in Louisiana, to be honest with you.
Hell, they grow rice in Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah, there you
Hey, man, I'm gonna bell off.
Get you some rest, man.
I'll catch you in a
Yeah.
little while, Jeremiah.
Be safe.
Y'all have a great,
All right,
good
brother.
evening.
I figured it. How
Later,
about that?
Toby.
All right, bye bye.
So what you got bashing on down there, big dog?
He
Yes, I got.
figured it out. He
Oh, I got. Hold
turned
on.
his
Oh,
camera around.
yeah, but it didn't. Now I got to unmirror it. There we go. All right, got this. That's the water chiller, and that bad boy's running at 10, well, 60 degrees basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm getting that's lovely thing. But that's my setup, though. Real basic. It's a regular pot still with an onion and a little reflux column. But and that's my new Mac Daddy fermenter. That's an 18-gallon fermenter.
Has it got a false bottom and a heater in it and all that shit?
I got valves, but I got no heat on it yet.
Oh, okay.
It seems to hold temp pretty good. I've gotten 2 runs in it. But then,
Oh, yeah.
let me give you a close-up of the goodness. Got the corn, my sweet pea, my sugar's already in here. So all I got to do is add my back sit, let her sit the seat for a little while, cool her
Yep.
down, put her in the fermenter, call it a day.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Richard says that rice is grown all over East and South Arkansas, and Earl Wilkinson says that the crawfish ponds are rice fields.
Wow, that's cool to do 2 in 1.
Yeah.
That's badass. See, I'm learning something just by bringing something up.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Chris Hayes says he's watching a video of the day where they are harvesting sunflower seeds. The birds that were eating the seeds that were left passing out on the sunflowers because they fermented. Ah, that's funny. That's funny.
That is funny. I've seen squirrels
Birds
run
are
sideways.
crashing out of the sky because they drunk. That's fucking hilarious.
That is nice.
Would that be a DU fly?
DUF.
Yeah.
Let's call it duff. A duff.
Yeah, Duff.
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 I had duff's falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
the drunk right there.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I love shrimp more than I do chicken.
What's up, Jeff folks?
Get this down to about 20, so I can use it.
Nice.
I'm only at 40%. That down like.
Oh, I don't know if I texted or not, but my buddy come by today, and I'm meeting a guy in the next few days. I got another 5-acre spot to grow some corn.
Yeah. You told me that. That's sweet.
Okay, I didn't know if I did or not.
Yeah, you said it in the comments earlier. That's awesome, dude.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I did or not. So now I got some. This time next year we'll be having some cool conversations.
Were you
You got
growing
some
up?
acreage.
Blue
buddy.
corn?
Do what there?
You gonna grow that
What,
bloody
Rick?
bush or that blue corn?
I'm gonna grow all of it. I'm gonna grow a patch of this here, grow that there, and I got 100 and let me see here. 127 pounds of Indian corn, and that goes about
Yeah.
10 pounds per acre. So
There.
then I got Bloody Butcher and Bloody Butcher Jimmy Red mix. I mean, yeah, I got some blue. I forget the name of it. And I'm getting that email that the agriculture extinguisher officer gave me, Mr. Luke. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
that out and actually write down the names so I can say the names of the blue corn instead of wondering.
Yeah.
He said 2 of them actually came from Mexico, but I'm actually going to give those ears to Patrick. So maybe he can take those 2 ears and try to get them going, and then take that seed and get it going, and just because 1 ear ain't going to give him enough to do nothing. But if he takes 150 seeds and plants it, that 150 seeds turns into 300.
Yeah.
300 by the 3rd time, he'll have enough to keep and replant.
I also heard that Mexico's reforming their corn industry right now because they don't want to. I don't know what it is, but they're going to go back to the heritage corn. They want to go back to the heritage corn where they were growing in the beginning, the heritage Mexican corn.
Well, I think I don't hold me to this, but I think I'm saying this right. I think President Trump had something to do with importing, exporting corn to them or them to us, something to do with that. And the what do you call it? The TARFs.
Everything's getting a
Tariff.
25% tariff from Mexico. So because of that, they can't afford to import or export grains no more. So they got to grow their own stuff.
And you know,
Yep.
So it sucks for them.
I found out the other day that we're going over to see Patrick, and so I checked and double checked to make sure that I could bring this corn over there, because I'd hate to get this corn seized, you know, and not get it back. So I'll be able to take him a 10-pound bag of each on the plane with me, and of course it'll go in the belly, but at least I get to bring corn to him, but I can't bring nothing back.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and that's
corn.
That
'Cause
was that's my whole purpose, y'all, was to get this, not to make a bunch of Indian corn liquor, but I did some research and I learned that the Indian corn's dying out down here. And I said, well, maybe I can get enough to grow myself and then have a little bit to grow, you know, to make some liquor out of. But if I can get it going, instead of taking 127 pounds and making some liquor, why not take that 127 pounds and make 12,000 pounds? You know, by
Yeah.
doubling, or, you know, at least I'll double my yield.
See, I
Yeah.
ain't never had to about corn because basically for every 100 pounds of corn I get, as long as I give him a gallon of whiskey, he's happy.
Hell yeah.
And
I ain't got to worry about paying for new corn.
and we grow corn and all that around here our whole life, so I know how to grow it, how to break it, when to break it, what
I
to
got
put on it for worms, 7 dust. You know, I know how to do all that. So
I got
that's gonna save
corn,
us a lot.
sorghum, and soybeans all around me.
Oh, sorghum. Have you mashed any of those ingredients together?
I haven't done the sorghum because I've been kind of looking into that, but that's the process. If you do
I
the
think
seed, if you do the stalks, you have to have the right sorghum that has the higher sugar content in the stalks. But if not, the amount you need is ridiculous.
I've
What's up,
heard about
Michael
it, but
Hatley?
I don't know enough about it.
So I just stick with the corn because it's
Yeah.
just a more intensive process to process food. Because you got to dry everything out, then you got to mill everything down real fine, and it takes a couple weeks to do that. And you have to have enough grains from the get go once you mill it down, because you have to have like 20 or 30 pounds of milled grains. So from seed, that's like 300-400 pounds.
Oh hell, yeah, I got you.
What's
Because
up,
it has
Dan? The link is in the comments. So same as Chris. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you guys.
Hey, do your thing. It's your show, crackhead.
I'm just here.
So Chris
I'm
Hayes
sorry,
says that he used to do
Knucklehead. I'm sorry, knucklehead.
not had you, Mister.
Not
No, I'm
head,
just
not head.
kidding.
Yeah, not head. My bad.
So
I had a slip of the tongue.
you're good. Chris Hayes says that he used to do electrical work on conveyor systems at Bungie grain elevator plants. About 95% of their grain went overseas. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Grow stuff here, ship it out because they don't need it here. It's surplus.
Well, that means we need more fucking legal distilleries so we can start consuming all that grain.
Hey, I got a question. Check this out. I was thinking about this the other day. If us taxpayers, all of us, pay for military equipment and all that, right? They have these government surplus auctions all the time, right? They're worldwide.
Yes. GSA auctions.
How come we have to repay for something we already bought? Why don't they donate that to schools, counties, fire departments, and shit like that? Because we've already paid for that once, y'all. They hold it, they use it
That's
where they want to. When they don't use it, they dismantle it, give it back to the people. We've already paid for that.
Yes and no. So you paid the government's general fund for the project, but the government has paid a private company to build said equipment. So you're basically
That
paying the company back that the government bought it from.
it's been paid in full though by our taxpayers,
Yes,
everybody.
but that's to a
So
private company. that made said product.
Doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Their cost.
Whether it's a private company or a mom and pop company, taxpayers' dollars was used. Why don't they give it to counties, road graders and bulldozers and dump trucks to the like that, disperse it instead of making us buy it? And then our counties are spending more money buying the same thing, but they're paying more for it.
Because they probably have regulations in place where they can't buy a piece of equipment that's over so many engine hours and so many years old.
We could save so much money, each county, each state, each
Oh
whatever,
yeah, I agree
by
with you.
doing just that.
But the thing is, a lot of military equipment is you have to have specialized mechanics to work on that equipment. So if that state agency or that county agency doesn't have a mechanic that's certified to work on that equipment, they're not going to buy it.
Most of
Even-
it's the same
know, the
engine, they just
55.
modify different things. But yeah, I understand your point. Like
But
generators, I've seen brand new generators.
Yeah, a lot of military equipment is specialized to some degree. There's something on there that is military level engineered, which is always fucked. And nobody knows how to work on it except for a military engineer.
But it's okay for the county to go buy a military generator to use as a backup for the sheriff's department. What's the difference? All you gotta do is go in and change, hook it up, and do what it's gotta do. It was just a idea of we've already paid for something instead of them pushing it off the back of ships in the ocean, and instead of having auctions, why don't they disperse it amongst the states and counties?
What's up, Roy?
That was just a way of helping everybody out, but because it makes too much sense, that's probably why.
They do to an extent. There's certain equipment like the big heavy duty 4-wheel drive trucks. A lot of those do get repurposed into other things, especially forestry agencies, stuff like that. But like you're talking generators and stuff, they generally don't, for this the simple reason of reliability. So if the military is of it, it's going to have a reliability issue. That's the only reason just because it's the surplus. I guarantee you that generator's got at least 10,000 hours on it. It probably hasn't been maintained regularly, like the county wants you to. And on generators, power goes out and that thing doesn't fire up on the first time. Guess what? They don't want it.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be reliable every time, guaranteed from the get.
I get it.
So
All right.
it's all
I get
that's more of these safety sensitive equipment.
Back to the comments. Elisa Day says, "What are y'all drinking?" She is drinking root beer schnapps with a couple shots of moonshine and a little root beer. I was
Budweiser
drinking water
beer.
right now.
Tonight's entertainment is being brought to you by Coors Light.
You're gonna get me in trouble. No, I'm just kidding.
Silver bullet.
Megan Clemson Jones says she's drinking chocolate truffle moonshine from Company Distilling. Now that sounds fucking delicious.
Chocolate truffle?
We never heard
Chocolate
that.
truffle, baby. Richard says no drinking for him right now. He's catching drips. Yeah, I don't drink when I'm dripping either.
I drink. Wait a minute. You're supposed to drink your drips. What do you mean?
Well, if you drink your drips, you won't have any left in the jar, Andy.
I mean, you gotta drink your drips to see where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't made it up to y'all's level yet where I can just look at it, touch it and feel it. Oh, that's 130. I have to taste it and then put a shaker jar or use a hydrometer.
Chris
I'm
Palin
getting
says
there,
he's
though.
drinking a Budweiser pounder and he's taking shots of his Schwein.
Woo.
Jeff
Give
Oaks
him-
says he's got a little what I call Kentucky honey. Oh yeah,
Give
Jeff
him-
Oaks.
Give him 30 minutes and he'll be talking in cursive.
What's up, Jim Parker? Yeah.
40 proof. Damn, I gotta burn this thing down at least 20.
Hey, on the TV right now, they got a horse pulling this guy on a ski board with a long rope. That looks pretty
Yeah.
fun.
You never been pulled around with a 4-wheeler and a car hood?
No, we weren't allowed to do that on hayfields. No.
Bro, that's the best time. You fucking weld a chain to a car hood, and then when the guy's fucking baling hay, you hook it to the back of the tractor and jump on that motherfucker.
We've done things like that, but we didn't use that. But
Yeah.
we rode on we rode on corn sacks. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah. Chris says he's drinking sour apple shine. Lisa says she hasn't tried anything with honey in it yet. I bet it is good, Lisa. I only had Jack Daniels honey and stuff, but
I checked the mailbox today. I'm looking every day at the mailbox. I got something coming. I got something.
Yeah.
Coming.
Well, I'd show you what I got in the mail. I could do a mail call right now, to be honest, and then I could do it again to where I make a video and show it again on Facebook. But
Hey,
let me finish reading these comments real quick.
You want to see my straw? Let's see my straw. See my straw.
Megan
See my straw?
Clemson says it's pretty good. Y'all kept talking about chocolate. I made some chocolate moonshine last night, actually.
You're
nice,
welcome.
cool, 100% zero. Yeah. Me too. Artesian water. Me too, Earl. So Richard says he's finger tasting his drips and rubs them in my hand. I test with the hydrometer. I'm learning. Yeah, that's what we do, buddy. We test it, smell it, taste it, everything. Jim Parker says try apple pie with ice cream and caramel sauce. That sounds pretty good too, Jim. I'm going to cut some copper real quick, guys, so you guys continue talking, okay?
No.
He's going to this chair again.
Here goes his ADD kicking in. He's got to get up and go do something.
I got a lot of chocolate in my problem child.
Well, I drained my tank today and went to town, run some errands. I made $400 in donations today. That's a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Off of 12 jars. Yeah.
I also did mashed in a sour mash a couple hours ago.
My man was one gets down 20%, so I could do it. I'm still hovering at 40. She's like, stuck there.
I can't remember his name. The guy that works for Publix. I hope he gets his SPG up or splits it into two or adds more sugar and gets that up.
We were talking about that, Randy. I told him to make some inverted sugar.
I got to. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I never check my pH and stuff. I just do the gravity. 9 times out of 10 with this shower mask, if I do it right, he's right at either 1060 or 10, somewhere in between. Just
You know,
about
the last couple runs, I ain't been checking pH either. I just do it, turn it loose.
Yeah,
and
I
that
don't.
shit fucking takes off like a goddamn volcano.
Now, if it takes like 12 hours for it to start kicking off, I add some freaking yeast nutrient. Takes off in an hour. I've never checked.
Oh yeah, so check this out. My favorite combination is EC1118 Daddy Yeast 50/50, right? And Fermax yeast nutrient. That shit will be done in 5 days.
Everybody likes yeast 1118. I have had the world's worst experience with that yeast.
Really?
Wow.
The reason why I like it is because it has tolerances that Daddy doesn't tolerate. Like, it's cold here in Wyoming, and if, let's say I forget to turn my heater on one morning and it gets 45, 50 degrees in my house, that EC1118 will keep working even when it's cold.
Yeah. But yeast
Daddy will
11
stall.
oh, very easily.
Yeah.
I know I used
used
Distillamax the other day, and my blueberry cap was 4 inches thick 4 days ago. Today it's all liquid on top.
Hell yeah, Chris. He says we snow ski behind trucks here in Minnesota. What's up, Jason Acosta? Ooh, grapefruit juice mixed with cucumber shine, huh, Roy? That sounds pretty good.
I think my favorite, something I've learned is my favorite part about making a sour mash is I don't have to add any more yeast. It's got enough yeast in it just to kick off.
Yeah, as long as you don't get it too hot.
I use Red Star bread yeast on my corn half the time.
I just use the Red Star Active Dry. I never had a problem with it.
I get there's two different kinds. They got a red and blue bottle and a red cap bottle, a red and yellow, high temp, low temp.
All right, this is the stuff you need right here. Okay, any other stuff?
I get the shit at that Winn-Dixie or Walmart.
The regular stuff and the vacuum sealed pouch.
Well,
Red Star Active Dry Yeast.
mm-hmm.
Is this right here, and you'll be happy.
Everybody, you know what I found though? As soon as mine gets to 999, I used to hurry up and run it. I found out that if you wait another week, it gets really, really better. That's all I can say. Better. I don't know what word you're looking for, but doesn't have as much bite to it.
Yeah, it smooths
A lot
out.
more flavor, you know. Okay,
With this one, she just got down just under 1, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna run it. It's been going for about 6 days.
see, mine's been going 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4th day. I'm officially full, y'all.
It's
Okay,
kind of cool. So I don't use turbo yeast, and what how I do,
no,
my fermenter is rocking and rolling, and she's pretty much done in 3.5 days.
I ain't never used turbo yeast. I heard so many bad things about that stuff.
I ain't never used it, but that yeast I use right there, 3.5 days, she's done.
Yeah, turbo yeast leaves a weird flavor behind it. Well, I guess they come out with new brands of turbo yeast.
Yeah, but I'm not using turbo
But-
yeast. That Active Dry, that Red
Yeah.
Star, little bit
Yeah.
yeast nutrients, it runs off like a turbo yeast, but it's not a turbo yeast, and it's amazing.
Right. Shit, I need to
I
read these
use
comments.
a combination of turbo plus other yeast. Like in some batches, I'll run turbo with EC 1118, or other batches I'll run turbo with a bread yeast. Other turbos I run with a distiller's whiskey yeast. I just keep switching up different yeast batches.
You go get an infection, you keep doing that.
Anyway, Jason, I'm sorry, Richard Henderson says,
You know how to.
I've been using Fermax from Firm Solutions FP1. That's good. Yeah, that is good yeast. I like Fermax. Jason
Y'all, I
Acosta
have
uses
not-
the same combo I use.
I have not been this
Richard
full in my
Henderson.
belly this early in years.
Richard says, nice, Randy. I plan on buying lots of yeast combos. I do the same with Meads. Meads really like 71B and D47. Everyone says to try Premier Blanc. Yeah. Premier Blanc.
Yeah. I haven't never made a beer. I don't think I would. I don't know. I want it. No, I don't want to try beer. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. But beer's too cheap to buy. Fuck it.
Got to put the copper
I
down.
see that.
Oh man,
I got
bought
it. I just sold a thumper.
congratulations. I bought something at Tractor Supply that I can't use. I'm gonna have to wait till the next show to break it out.
Uh-oh.
Don't say nothing, Phil. You already saw it. Don't you say nothing, Phil.
He bought himself a
Okay.
It's time for me to get my RSO tote time on, y'all. It's,
Chris Palin
stop.
says he uses Red Star Active Distiller yeast too. Blue Label.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. You can't go wrong
it
with
is good stuff. Jeff Oak says it seems to him the yeast will become more tolerant to higher ABV to a point when sour mash. Yeah, I agree with that, Jeff Oaks.
Yep. More generations to run, the better she gets.
All right, here's a question for you, Phil.
What?
It says Richard Henderson says he wants to make a chocolate stout beer. What can you help him with how to make a chocolate stout?
Go to North Georgia Still Supply. They have a batch recipe for just that. And you can order it through them.
North Georgia Steel Company.
Yes.
Hoorah.
Yeah, baby.
See that?
Even
Right there.
warranty.
Right there, baby. North Georgia Steel Company. Dun, 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 dun. The whiskey made me do it. The whiskey made me do it. Look at that. The whiskey made me do it.
I think that something else made you do it, Randy.
Oh yeah, I know now what did it. I won't miss a fucking shot now. You can bet your monkey ass on that. Now that I can use a diabetic needle,
Or
shit, I'm
for
all
the
right.
chocolate stout, they can also go to their local home brewing store and get the chocolate stout beer recipe from their home
Yeah.
brewing supply store.
Don't you tell no fibs now. Hey Phil, what's the difference in moonshine and white lightning?
Recipe.
Nothing. One's made in the daytime, one's made at nighttime.
Right.
Now, remember, tonight when you go to bed, you learned something today.
Yes, I did.
And that's right.
The only problem with that is lightning also strikes at night.
Yeah.
I mean, the word white lightning and moonshine. If a guy was telling me the other day, he says, I'm a preacher. I've read the Bible 20 times. I said, really? I said, who's the two men, the only two men in the world that God took to heaven? Let me see, I said that wrong. Damn it, I messed up. Oh, never mind. Rewind. I ain't gonna talk about it because
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't
Rewind back to white lightning versus moonshine. I guess I'm always making white lightning because I only work during the day. I'm an old man. I can't stay up all night.
It's a slang. It's just a slang. They ain't no different. Back in the day, white lightning would actually hurt you because you never knew if they was making it in a wash tub or a radiator.
Yeah, lead, more lead.
Hey, did y'all see that post of what Tracy Bumgardners make? That was half of a worm. Did y'all see that? I didn't really. I was driving, so I got to look at it.
Yeah,
later,
and it's 2.5-inch worm.
God,
2.5 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the beast.
I don't want to spoil a surprise, but someone in our group contacted me during my live yesterday when I was running, and I'm about to get a bottle from the group on my wall.
Sweet. Good job, dude.
A bottle from the group on your wall.
From somebody in the
not
group.
from the group, but from one of the guys on the group.
I got
the
you. Somebody's gonna send you some liquor. Okay, cool.
Hell yeah, Jason. I'm glad you caught that before it fucked up and you had some problems. All right, we'll see you in a few, Dan.
Everybody all right out there? Hey, who
Yeah,
do we need?
Jason Acosta said that he had 2 legs on his burner that were cracked, and he's glad he caught it before his next run because it would have fucking probably broke and spilled his mash.
Who is it out there that we need to give some shout out prayers to? I know there's a lot going on this past 2 weeks, man.
Well, there's prayers going on for 3 different moonshiners that have fallen this week, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we give them some love here real quick? You remember who they are, Fred? You got that memory.
So Margin in Charge is one of them. She's the most recent. And then we have Angela Connor. She's another one. And then there's another one. But yeah, I'll have to think about the third one.
Y'all, my hearts. Give my thoughts and prayers, y'all.
Yeah. What's up, Dustin Carter?
Come here, girl.
Oh, Slove, what's up, dude? Hello, fellow moonshiners. It's a beautiful night tonight. Yes, it is, man. It's been nice and warm today. All the snow's almost gone. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute because I'm gonna be beating on copper. So you guys go ahead for a minute, okay?
You bid on your copper with them big old bear
I got-
claws you got.
All right, he's always gonna be beating on something.
I got nice and warm today. I got back up to a whopping 50 degrees.
It's raining here and it's supposed to be
Yeah,
down
today I
80s
got up
next week.
to a nice 50 degrees. It was nice and warm.
It's supposed to be raining tonight and it's supposed to warm up like in the mid 80s this weekend. This week.
Yeah, you Florida down there.
I can't believe it was like 30,
Oh, that's what
20.
down there.
It was 35 degrees here the other night.
Randy's
And we
Randy's
thought that
doing
was
80
cold.
degrees in February.
Yeah, I'm in the tropical zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy Gulf of America. You get all that good weather.
Yeah, what's this I hear about they wanting to change the name of something? I keep hearing little jokes about that or something. Maybe I
Gulf
missed
of
out. I don't
America.
get watch the news.
It ain't the Gulf of Mexico no more. It's the Gulf of America.
You're shitting me.
Nope. It's a true story.
No,
And it's the different.
serious. He's serious. It
So
Look
is.
it up on Google
It
Maps.
is no longer being called Gulf of Mexico. It is now called Gulf of America.
So who come up with that bright idea?
Donald
And
Trump.
why?
Trump.
So we can mine, so we can drill for oil again, because Biden done screwed up the Gulf of Mexico. So when he renamed it, they can drill for oil again.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
That and
Now
it
I'm
coastlines
not
with
upset.
Florida, Texas, and everybody else.
Now I'm
You're
not
right,
upset.
Jeremy
Okay.
Stewart. That was the third person is Matt Smith, guys.
Do what?
The third person that died this week is Matt Smith, or died like recently.
Matt Smith. No, Matt. I've heard that name before. Matt Smith.
They had a little skit on YouTube or not?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. They had found out recently that he had cancer or whatever, and like 5 days, 6 days later, after they found out, he died. So rest in power, everybody. That's all I can say is rest in power.
Damn.
37 Minnesota, 70 here in New York. Oh, where Dustin's at. Jason Acosta says, America.
America. Love it. If you don't like it, leave it.
Gulf of America, baby. Trump. Roy Werner. Hell yeah.
Now I
Yeah,
get it. Okay,
if English is the American language, why do I have to press 1 for English?
because the majority is not.
Oh, that's changing.
Yeah, well, if you can't speak English, get the fuck out.
All right, white boys, start breeding like rabbits is all I gotta say. You know what? I ain't gonna get into that. Green, white, black, color, purple, it don't matter to me. If you're good to me, I'm gonna be good to you.
I identify.
right.
You know? Now I don't want China coming over here and buying up America. So wait a minute. Let's get back on the moonshine and bullshitting, dripping and dripping and dipping. I'm sorry I drug us into political by asking about that, but I didn't know. I ain't been watching no TV. I've been watching you knotheads and YouTube videos and hydro dipping you videos and been on the phone talking to people and shit like that.
Okay, if you want to get back on the top on our work topic,
Hold on.
what kind of matches you got going right now?
I've got a mountain brandy, sir. I took my 120 pounds of Indian corn that we drained off, and I took my 6th generation barrel that I had grain in and drained it off. I mixed those. I took 2 5-gallon buckets out of it of grain, and I added the blueberry dunder, 1 5-gallon bucket in one and one in another. So now I have a mountain brandy, added 20 pounds of sugar to each one of them, and it started damn near fermenting before I could get the damn lid on it.
Good.
I put the lid on too tight. I had 7 inches of space, y'all. 7 inches. And when I put that Distillamax LS, the next morning I come out there and it had spilt onto the floor. I think I showed Frey. That shit was all over the damn floor out there. So that's my second time I've had one overdo it. But the other one was my fault because I left the damn water hose on. Filling the barrel. But I've got a mountain brandy and when I'm done with this, I'm gonna give that to the hogs and I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get into strictly hydro dipping. I'm gonna take a break and sip on what I got. I got so much stuff, and I got stuff aging in the woods. Now I'm gonna keep on aging. I want to age stuff up so when I'm gone, they can still be talking about me.
That's right. Jeff Oakes says also Kevin Phillips we lost recently too, everybody. So
that's 4.
Yeah.
And I know it comes in 3s, but wow.
It's hard when we lose brothers, man, and family, you know.
Hey, what was going on with Tom? He just have a cold, Mr. Crumb?
Yeah, he was sick.
With everybody dropping like flies now, I'm teaching Brandon how to be a still hand, trying to teach Brandon what to do or how to take care of everything once I'm dead and gone.
Well, you know
There
what
you
they
go,
say
Dan.
next.
Teach him how not to blow up his still.
What was that? I missed that.
Yeah, to teach him how not to blow up a still.
Yes.
Right.
From the
Actually, honestly, that was pretty much the first thing I taught him. It is if anything happens to this, the first thing he does is shut off the gas and the flame and then start taking it apart.
And I think the 5th thing you told him to do was run and go get your vest and helmet on and go back in there and he was telling me he was going to give him a helmet to go with his vest in
the
case
links
all
in the
hell
comments, man. Here's a question for you, Randy. It says, "Hey, Randy, do you age in the?" It says, "Do you age in the woods for the pressure changes?"
I keep everything in the woods and in the barn. I hang mine in a tree. I hang mine between the trees, but yeah, I keep it in the woods. And I take it during the summer months. I put it in direct sunlight and different places. I put it in the barn, put it in different places to get different effects. I even took a roll of hay when the round roll, if you turn it on its side so it's flat, and I carved a hole and I put a 5-gallon barrel in that hay roll, covered it with hay and left it out there all summer. Now think about how hot a Florida sun is inside that hay roll. And then I took it to the creek. That's where I got my temperature changed, like that gentleman was talking about. Yeah, it works great. Actually, I got an idea. I've got 4 people that's interested. If I build a metal building, I'm going to be aging your barrels, whether it's a 5-gallon or a 55-gallon. I'm going to have a locked security racked barn for aging your barrel. You bring it here, fill it, whatever you want to do, get it here. You'll have camera access 24 hours a day. I'll rotate them. You'll always be able to see the humidity, the temperature, and everything in there. But you want it hot, so I won't have to air condition it. There won't be no electric bill except for the damn lights. But I'm gonna see about seeing what it would take to get a license to age other people's products. That's all I'm doing. A warehouse, but you still need a license because nobody's done it. I mean, people rent stuff all the time. Nobody's ever thought about that. So my brain's always thinking. Everybody's got room, but it's always taking up room. And it's going to be cheap. I'm going to make it dirt cheap. I just want to do it. I just want to do it.
You just want the gown at everybody's stuff.
I just want to. Hey, that could be part of the agreement that we do a live testing every 90 days, and I'll do a testing for you. Hell, if I get 6 guys, that means I'll be tore up every Saturday. That's That's a
The
good
links in
idea,
the-
though.
The links in the comments, Satu Tatamono.
Hey, Soto Takamono.
Yeah, I know, Richard. So if you guys are interested, there's another live going on right now with Sean Rigsby and Big Easy. It's their 100th show. If y'all wanted to watch it.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to make the first one, not on purpose, but I guess we was always on at the same time. But I've been wanting to talk to Big Easy, but I think me and him's already answered the questions that we wanted to ask each other. He told me, he messaged me a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think he even checked on me. Thank you, Big Ease. And thank you, everybody. I haven't got to personally thank everybody. And if I missed your comment and didn't like or thank, wasn't on purpose. I just, after 4 days of answering and talk about it, I couldn't keep on and on and on. But thank y'all, really, from the bottom of my heart. I never really thought. Anyway, thank y'all.
We're a community of brothers, man. That's what we do.
And I'm learning. I mean, I'm used to being a part of a squad and a team, and I miss that. And that's what I liked about all this. Because I don't have nobody to talk to out here in the middle of the swamp, out here in the sticks. So I appreciate y'all. It's time for everybody. If you got one, light it up. If you got a Marlboro, fire it up. I said that backwards. If you got a Marlboro, light it up. If you got the other, fire it up.
Fire it up. Jar 3 come off at 132. Nice, Richard.
132.
132.
What was he running? A corn or a grain or I forget.
I can't remember.
That's okay. Is that Jason Acosta? What's he doing?
That's Richard Henderson. Jason Acosta saying that you'd have to get a non-distiller's license.
A non-distiller's license. Okay. I'm getting my fuel license. I know that. Oh, guess what, y'all? I went out and looked I looked on my.
Thanks, Richard. Means a lot.
I found my certifications. I've got a license to be a hydro dipper, and I've got a master decorator's license to be a hydro dipper. So I guess I'm an MD.
Master
Yeah,
Dipper.
since you're a
I'm a
master decorator,
I'm a.
you need to
I'm a guy.
make me a fucking cake.
I got a MD, so I guess I'm a hydro man. MD hydro man.
Yeah, you're a master dipper.
Yeah. MD Hydro Man.
Everybody's gonna say he ain't no master distiller. He ain't. Why is he calling himself master distiller? And then I get to say, I never said I was a distiller, did I?
The Master Dipper.
I'm a master dipper. I looked at that license. I went, holy shit! I've been an MD this whole time since 2012.
Dr. Randy.
Yeah, Dr. Randall. That's what my Uncle Lawrence calls me,
One
Dr.
liquor mash.
Randall.
Still rocking at 30 proof. He just down at 20.
Donald Solvay says last year he had 9 buckets of corn liquor mash out in the woods, and the damn deer got into it. That is the first time I've ever seen 3 drunk deer off of their asses.
Let it cut their throat.
Chris Palin says he writes in cursive. Hell yeah.
I love writing in cursive. I can write faster in cursive. I heard, hey, y'all, I don't have kids. Is it not
Jeff Hook says masturbator.
masturbator?
Sorry.
If I change hands, I can gain a stroke. You gotta be quick though. It's like double clutching.
What's
Hey
up,
guys, is it wrong to say I prefer Freyd's video show versus the actual militia, like the shit show? Because
No.
the shit show has so many people with so many audio trouble, I can't hear anybody. And with Freyd doing the show, I can hear everybody.
That means
thank
you have
you.
selective. That means you have selective hearing.
It's because they're waiting for you to blow up another still.
Tick, tick, boom.
you are not allowed to run your steel with the shit show going on because it's too much of a distraction.
I know. That'll be
Yeah.
boom boom
Okay, I'll
number
give
2.
you that. Yes.
Boom boom number 2. That's fucking
Tick
funny,
tick
dude.
boom.
I think we ought to get him one of them one of them curtains that's made out of lead, so he can put that up between. Just slide it when he walks away from the curtain in case it does blow. It don't get him.
Nah. Gotta get him a flag that says Senior Boom Boom.
Yeah. Hey,
All
is
right,
anybody
all right.
out there?
Maybe we ought to come up with a drink called Tick Tick Boom.
Hey, we can check this idea. Mr. James Aubrey's son has one of them vinyl.
Right.
I mean, a t-shirt thing, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we get a shower curtain and put tick tick boom on it with some explosion? Have him print that on a shower curtain, put a rod across there so he can slide it across there. It'll be a
Bad
shield in
idea.
case something explodes.
That's funny. Chris Palin says, Randy says I talk in cursive. I sent you the link, Satu Tatamono.
I'm gonna have to find a pot still or something and Cerakote it with Senior Boom Boom on it and send it to Boom Boom.
Right.
I think I'm gonna.
I should have made
come
his.
up with a. I'm gonna,
I should have made his line arm out of a fire extinguisher.
Nah, you gotta make a thumper out of a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Y'all know the cartoon drawing of a piece of dynamite where it's broken half and it looks like it's exploding.
Yeah.
That's what we need on his logo. Something like that exploding with boom boom and put the dynamite between it because it's going off that way.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it. A steel blowing up with 3 nuns and a bug driving by with the fire extinguishers.
That's about
But yeah, we got to come up with a boom boom drink, and it's got to be red. And it's wait a minute. It's got to be. It don't have to be red. It's a boom.
It's got to
boom
start
drink.
with
Let's take a
Fireball
minute.
for sure.
Yeah, Fireball for sure. So yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah, I got Fireball right here.
let's think. Let's think a second. Hold on. Let's don't rush it. We always work together when we talk out loud. Let's think a second. Fireball and what, guys? I'm 3 nuts. It's got to have something green in it to represent the bug.
cinnamon apple pie. There you go.
I like that. Apple. Yeah. It's because cinnamon. There's cinnamon in the Fireball already, so we don't need no more cinnamon.
I do have my apple pie moonshine.
There you go. Your apple pie moonshine and try a little bit of that in it just to see what those two will do.
Yeah, you do some Fireball, some apple pie, and then put some Rumplements on the end. You'll be good.
What was that last word?
Rumpleman.
What is that?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
You don't know what Rumplements is? Oh my god.
What the
How
hell
about
is that?
All right, so have some Jägermeister.
Oh no, I don't drink
Jaeger?
Jägermeister. Never mind.
Yes,
So
I
you
have a
do-
Jaeger.
You do Fireball, the apple brandy, or apple pie with the Jaeger. That'll light you up.
Oh, Jaeger. Oh,
Okay,
gotcha. I
here's
got
the Jaeger. There's
Hey,
the
you know what
Jaeger.
my buddy tried today a while back. A guy was telling me to try star anise. So I put
Yep.
1 clove of
Oh,
star
yeah.
anise. I put 1 star in a little. It wasn't even a pint, like a peanut butter jar. And I filled that thing full of like 90 proof 2 years ago. That shit is fucking delicious out there today.
Right.
I give it to my buddy. I'm not a big licorice fan anymore.
So is that what he's making there? The first boom is the Fireball, and the second boom is the Jaeger.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You got to light one of them on fire.
No, you mean the tick tick boom.
Look. You don't want him to light nothing on fire because that'll be boom boom take 2.
That would be cool if you got a shot of something
Well,
flaming.
my apple pie moonshine is at 100 proof, so it will light up as the top layer.
No, it won't, because it's got apple, cinnamon, and sugar in it. It's got to be 120 or it ain't
But it's
working.
at 100 proof. It still burns.
Okay.
Oh,
I've done the flame test. It is a flame, blue flame at 100 proof.
I was just thinking out loud when you was talking. If you took the fireball shot and the apple with the, what's that word he just used?
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister.
Jaeger, and then you took a lid and put some moonshine in it and lit it on fire so you could see the blue flame. While that's burning, add those shots together and then pour that flaming shot in on top of it.
Fuck. You're gonna burn his damn house down.
Yeah.
You got to try it.
That's gonna be senior fireball.
Get it? I mean, it's gonna have
Hey,
so much
yeah,
sugar.
Phil,
It's gonna have too much sugar in it. It's not gonna explode. A shot of
you got
a shot of-
anything habanero or jalapeno?
There you
No.
go.
No.
That was a quick no.
The closest I could get to that would be
You need something on fire, man.
Harry blew one still up.
Light some damn 110 in a lid while you're mixing up
Yes.
the drinks, and then take that and pour it in there, and it'll go out.
okay. We're making this as a mixed drink or a single shot, a layered shot.
I don't know.
Layered
Mixed
shot.
drink. One.
Yeah.
3 parts. 1 part fireball, 1 part apple pie, 1 part Jaeger.
There you go.
Cause the boom boom.
Yeah, Richie, Rumpelmix is a schnapps, yes. Well, these guys are saying, the comments are saying habanero moonshine, maybe. Do you got any Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire and apple pie?
That's a good idea.
I've done that.
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, Fireball, apple pie. What's up, Slacks?
I got Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. Yes. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire.
So
Go ahead and try
Use
the one
that
he mentioned
instead of
first,
Fireball.
and then we'll try that one.
This instead of Fireball.
yes.
How you doing down there, sir?
Okay. I will agree to that because Fireball is a lower proof.
Yes.
Fireball is only at 66 proof versus Jack Tennessee
We know.
Fire is at
Hey,
80
we know.
or 70
We know.
proof.
We know. That's why we're not trying to blow your ass up.
Oh, he's
Actually, higher proof would blow my ass up.
I was wanting him to light some 110 on fire and then mix them shots and pour that in on it because the sugar is gonna go out. But we'll
Okay,
do that.
are we going to do this neat or over the rocks?
I thought we was doing 1-to-1 shot.
Yeah, but neat or on the rocks?
You make a choice, sir.
I'm out of ice, so I can't do the rocks.
Oh, tough titties on the kitty, but the milk's still good. Pour that shit in a glass and drink it.
Oh, I got to measure it out. Equal parts.
Okay, so what's going on in New York City between there and Texas, y'all, while he's doing all that? Anything? Who we got down there in the corner? You look like Stephen Flowers from here. Is that Stephen? Nope, that ain't Stephen. How you doing, sir?
Tick.
I don't remember his name.
Can you see me, sir?
Tick.
I don't think it's my tonight. Oh, there it
There
goes.
we go. Kicking
And
up dust.
the apple pie at 100 proof is the boom.
Y'all hear crickets and shit?
Oh, he's making his boom boom shot. It's gonna be glorious.
Yeah, tick tick boom.
Now, are you gonna sip this or are you gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna have to sip this.
All right, attaboy. We don't want you falling on the floor.
Oh, you might after that one.
Yeah. If I was to straight shoot this, I would be in all four-wheel drive.
I think you're already in 3-wheel drive.
Close.
What
I
you got
definitely
going?
taste this is definitely a different drink.
I bet that Jägermeister is all you taste, honestly.
It's a boom boom drink.
Actually, I get the cinnamon up front, Jaeger in the middle, and apple at the back.
I hope it don't come out the same way.
No, now I'm getting the Jaeger up front and cinnamon in the back.
Can y'all picture that?
What the hell?
Apple coming out the front, cinnamon coming out the back. How the cinnamon shits? Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no.
forgot the explosion. I got it.
That's funny.
I want to see his some of his liquor. I want to see it burn. I want to see how it burns. Turn up the lights.
Will you use a lemon lime generic?
Oh yeah, what's up,
7 Up?
We can use that one. We
you
can use
use-
that one next time after you finish this drink.
No, we're adding.
He says he,
We're topping off with it because that would be the gas of the explosion.
that's cool, Jeff. He says he uses his old cinnamon sticks to put in Fireball to keep them still cinnamon. That's pretty cool.
I had some people bring me some lemon heads, and they actually went to
Now it tastes much better.
They went to St. Augustine, and there's a big candy store there, and they brought me the real Fireballs. Those are hard to find here, so I'm gonna be making real Fireball, but it'd take a week or so for it to macerate with this temperature out here. I've gotten really good at macerating here lately. I don't see a lot of other people doing that. Well, if they do, then maybe they're not mentioning it. That's what we ought to do on Sundays, y'all. Let's have a maceration Sunday service where you take anything from candy to leftovers in the house, like Easter. Easter's coming up. Why don't we have a every holiday that comes up, candy's always half price the next day. Let's come up with some stuff from that we get from the store, because they're always coming out with new candies like the Easter bunny. What do you call them little marshmallow things? Peeps.
All those little marshmallow
Yeah, Peeps.
things.
Let's use the holidays and the candy that's out for the holidays to macerate our liquor, and we'll call it Maceration Sunday, and everybody can come on and tell and show what they've done, or just a way of post-flavoring some alcohol, really.
Did you say masturbation?
I sure did. Masturbation. If you're shaking it more than twice, you might as well stroke it.
So I was listening to you guys talk about and Phil doing that drink. That shit was funny right there, dude.
Skills going sideways.
Yeah. Donald says mix habaneros and ghost peppers and Carolina Reaper peppers all together and make a shine out of it.
Holy shit.
That only tells you that you have that tells you that you have taste buds on both ends.
You ain't kidding. I want to see somebody that sample that before I do. I'm man enough to do it, but I want to see your face expression before I do it.
Lisa Day says bears love the anise extract. My anise hyssop got eaten every year by them. Roy Warner says he's proofing out his shine. Hell yeah, dude. Dustin Carter said he post flavored with the jalapeno. Still don't like it white.
Well, we're trying to put a drum in the tail. They're taking forever.
My
Yeah,
my
we'll see you
neighbor my
soon.
neighbor wants me to do some infusing with jalapenos this coming summer. I'm gonna try a little bit of that. I'm gonna wait though until I get my infusion chamber or my double jar rig before I do any big stuff like that.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
have almost 2 gallons of tails here.
Nice.
Matter of fact, Fred, I'm gonna go ahead and put in an order for Christmas. I'm gonna pay you before Christmas, so that'll be to me from me for Christmas. A double jar bypass system, and just make it big enough I can put the jars with the handles on it. That's the only thing
Oh yeah.
that I request.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I
do
got
that.
you, bro.
I'm gonna do that to me for Christmas.
That's right, Jeff. That's another channel.
I heard somebody call my name. Oh, she's calling the dog. I'm used to being called that name. I'm sorry.
Calling the dog into the doghouse.
Yeah.
So I'll quick got up.
Somebody was in the doghouse today. Who was it? Let me think. They was talking to me and they said that they'd been on 6 days now drinking, and somebody in the house had said something about it, and they didn't know that she didn't know how many gallons he had in the woods and in the closet, and he's just sitting home sipping, minding his own business. And but there wasn't, I guess up in the winter with y'all, with being snowed in, y'all can't go out like me and walk in the yard and walk down the road. And there's just, you can't. I guess y'all are stuck inside the house. I guess y'all go cabin fever up there, don't you?
I don't got that problem.
Okay. Hey, this guy down here in the corner, you got to say something. I'm starting to get either curious or you ain't got no Jason mask around there, do you?
That's Tattoo Mono, bro.
I need to hear him
What's up,
talk.
fellas?
How you doing, buddy?
I just looked at what you guys got going on before I jump in.
No, you welcome to jump in anytime you see a gap.
Oh, well, I haven't seen a gap yet till now. No, it's all good. No, I've been working on making work hats for my TikTok shop. I've been metal and industry welding and machining my whole life, and I always need a hat on your head to keep the dirt off, And I get like the Philly cap bandanas, you tie the knot in the back, and then you go to like maybe some welding and industrial supply stores, and you can get pre-made caps, little hats. And I've been doing that for years, but they always seem to never fit right. And when you go to put your welding helmet on or your flash shield or whatever, the strap of the helmet comes around and it sits either on a knot of a bandana or those little pre-made hats. The damn seam is like right under the fucking hat, man, binding in the back of your head the whole goddamn time. So for my TikTok shop, I've been making new hats, and I got my patterns made up. Goes on, it's a 3-piece deal. Yeah. What I did is I kind of copied the original one. I'll tell you.
I remember wearing those to keep when I was alive. I would wear that to keep mud off my head.
This is my original one. It just doesn't fit right. You put it on, try to keep it down so the headband will fit, but in the back it falls short. And that's, the seam right there under the headband. So I'm like, well, I just got an idea about that. So I decided to add more material with my new hat design so it comes down further. And I've been making, I made about 8 of them so far, and working out here in my workshop, I got used to working with it, and it really fits good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to market these on my TikTok shop, and I will be, it fits, you get it down nice, it comes down a lot further at the back, so the hat band's still up on top, and it's nice and flat. And then it's just enough, it seems silly, but it goes over your ears sometimes to keep that dirt falling off. Plus, so I made it just a little longer here. You can go ear in or ear out. And this is my new product I've been working on the last few days.
When you get it the way you want it, if you'll make one out of a FR material, like a lineman shirt, the linemen
Yeah.
will buy them. The linemen will buy them to wear underneath their hard hats, because when I
That
was
too,
up there
yeah.
in the summer,
Yep.
yeah, underneath their hard hats, it has to be fire resistant, and they will wear them to keep the sweat and dirt out of their eyes. That'll help absorb some of that sweat. A lot of them are up there in rubber gloves, and their face sweat's just pouring off their face, and they
Right.
take their hat off, and half of them's bald or got a lot of beard. That would go great in a lineman's world too, sir. Be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that was the other thing about the material on these hats I was buying. The material's got a tight knit to it, so when it's on your head's sweating, and you feel like
Wait
you're
your turn, Ray.
suffocating. So I wanted
wasn't
to
saying
use this
nothing.
material I'm using. It's breathable. It's got a lot of porosity to it, but it's a heavy duty material. So
Oh yeah.
these have been working out good. But you got a good idea. I could get like a roll of Nomex or something and some high temperature threads and come up with a more of a fireproof hat.
Ask around if you know any linemen that's got any used shirts. Lineman shirts are FR. As long as it's
Okay.
fire resistant, a lineman shirt, you can get a used one and use it as to practice on, instead of having so much money spent on that material. A lineman will give you a used shirt. If not, I'll mail you one.
Well, I don't know any linemen around here, so
Well,
I'm kind of
I'll
stuck
tell you
on
what.
that one.
How about this? I got some lineman jeans that are FR jeans. You could make probably 20 damn hats out of them.
Okay.
And that way it's a dungaree, it's a dungaree type material. It'd be a little thicker, but up in the winter where y'all are at, that'll help keep their head warm too on the welders. And matter of fact, send me a PM and your address, and I'll mail you one pair of FR jeans, and you use it, cut it up as if you want to. And if it works out for you, man, it would just make my day to know that you helped a lineman.
Sure. Get some samples out there and see how that rolls. Now you send that, and I'll send you some hats. I'll send you some hats.
I've got a couple linemen I'd love to give them to try out.
Oh yeah.
I've got, coming up with a nice new idea for a hat. It's not reinventing the wheel; it's making it a little better. But
as long as
at
it
the
don't
same
look like
time, being as I'm selling it at my TikTok shop, I wanted people to know where the hat was coming from. So I wanted to put a label on here. I got to looking into doing silk screening, and it's not really hard, but it takes a lot of steps and a little bit of equipment. And I really don't have any of the equipment here, so I got to thinking a little more. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, so I got to thinking a little more on how to do a label, because sometimes after X amount of washing, the silk screening starts to wear off, especially if it's in a hardware area. So I got to thinking, like Carhartt material, they got like on their jacket, they got sewn on actual labels, and even on like their shirts and winter woolly hats, they got everything sewn on. So they've already taken the step in the research to think ahead on how you can keep that label on for a duration. And I was like, well, you know what? They got a hell of an idea. So I just recently ordered this, actually a few days ago, an etching machine. It can burn into just about anything: plate, glass, steel, stainless steel. It can burn onto leather. You can actually take pieces of wood and take them through the computer, the etching machine, and you can also like cut out the piece. I mean, it's a laser, so it'll actually laser out whatever you want. You can set the power of the laser to what you're doing, but also too, the laser, it can be I can be softer, weaker, and less power basically. And like if you wanted to etch onto something, it won't actually like just blast through. So you set the power on that and whatever. So what I'm going to do is they can make up some vinyl labels with the etching machine and actually etch my logo into it with my social media. That way it's like I can fill that right on the hat. And that was another thing I was running into as well, is the the label being on the hat. You know, I want it like, you know, you put your hat band on and you got the band across the top. You know, so I figure like an open area be like right about on your head, and I'll put it on there and sew it on right there, and it'll never come off. You know, people standing, you know, on the street or in a workshop somewhere, they can look across the shop and, you know, see the label from a distance and already know where it came from. So
Right.
I'm trying to keep my my
Keep it
media kind
simple.
of catchy, you know.
Yeah, keep it simple. All I was gonna say, since you're doing sewing, if you would sew your logo or your emblem like Nike does, sew it in somewhere, and that way you
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
have an
do it
extra
right on
expense
top of
because you're
the
already sewing it anyway. And that was all I was gonna say. Yes, sir. How
yeah.
you doing
Yeah,
down there?
sewing it on the go. Yep. Yeah, I've actually got my industrial sewing machine, an older machine, but it's a good one.
Yes, sir.
Heavy duty.
Well, yeah, you should be able to put that just like that little section, embroider it into the little corner.
Yeah, wherever you want it, just embroider it in there. And actually, they make a computer. I'm sorry, they make a sewing machine you can hook up to your laptop, pick a logo, or what's that word you just said? Embroidered
Embroider.
embroidered emblem, and it'll sit there and it will sew it on there for you, and you can do it at home.
An
Automatically.
idea. Yep.
Automatically,
embroidery.
anytime you print something, it'll embroider your logo or whatever on it, within it, whatever you want.
You just put it in the program. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can look into that too.
that's a good
I
idea.
just wanted
I
to
mean, when you
the
can.
sewing thing now because it's a bit of a multi-step situation, and it takes a little time where, you know, doing etching on new material and then just throwing something together, you know,
Yeah.
you're done within a few minutes. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been up to lately. Working on a new project here.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in debt with my business. As my business grows, that's when I'll go to the next step. That way, everything's paid
Exactly.
for as I grow, instead of me trying to reach for the stars and me hope I can make a payment. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grow slow at my pace and not take on too
Compound
much
it.
work.
Make it pay for itself, exactly. So anyways, I got an entire bolt of this material here, so I got enough to probably make a couple thousand hats. So I'm gonna put them all together and then I'll go on there and I'll be good to go.
You know, you could always hit the thrift stores for material, even if it's a decent shirt with a pattern on it. Use a shirt
Yeah,
from a thrift
I'd
store as a
like to
pattern.
try both material though. It's a lot easier working with it gold.
Just
Well,
I
have you went to the where the the Moonshiner Militias do their shirts and checked into using their outlet?
There's an idea.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Well, I would try that because it's
Ask around. Yeah.
it's a place out of
As of yesterday,
it's a
as
place
of
out of New
yesterday,
York.
I'm bringing it to the group that if you're doing a mash in or running your still, we should wear our Moonshine Militia shirts as
We should.
But yeah, any hats you guys want on here, I'll mail you some for free. You can try them out and let me know what you think. Just hit me up.
I think it's a good idea, Dan, because
It's an excellent
welder
idea.
background. I used to just stick wood all the time. I think the thinner material would be better because you're right. That fucking knot on the back of your head with that hard hat, dude. Or
Oh,
even
yeah.
a face shield
I
or
hate
whatever
that.
else. Mask it hurt.
Just put my head on and damn hat goes under it, and that's a pain in the ass. If
Even
it's sitting
the
under the hat, damn, it's digging into you the whole time, or then it
No, you're
comes
onto
undone.
something big. Yeah, no, you're onto something big. I've wore a hard hat for 30 fucking years and I'm done with them fuckers, but
Yeah.
even
I mean, it's
the
I
just
know.
it's a little easier for people, you know. Something other people haven't done yet to improve this problem. So.
Yeah.
around here Around here, everybody buys
Or a
those
welding,
pre-made welder's hat from the welder shops with a little bitty bill on it.
even the
Just turn
welding
around
helmet,
backwards.
yes. The knots on the back of the welding helmet too. Yes. I built
Yeah,
boilers
that's
for how
Actually,
many years?
I used to take my insert out of my hard hat and turn it around, and I'd put the fucking crank on the front. That way, because my back of my head hurts so goddamn bad. But that's what we did with the. I said, shit, turn that son of a bitch around, put it up front. Plus, if I
Yeah.
went,
Or
I could
or
just
I
crank it real quick. I could crank it quicker from the front than I could reaching back there with all that, with that fire resistant gloves on. Shit, I couldn't reach back there. Plus, my arms back then were like 23 inches, so it was hard for a big man to reach
yeah,
back there. I cranked that bitch in the front.
that too. Yeah.
yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but that puts that
Or,
plastic a
or
little higher at the
I
back
would
too.
Why
yeah.
don't you take the?
Or I
Why
would
don't you
totally flip.
go ahead?
No, you go.
He was
Go ahead.
talking.
I also say if you go to Harbor Freight, you can buy those replacement hard hit liners and use that with your material to make sure that it fits all the hard hats, all the welder hats, to make sure it goes down and covers those
Well, I've got hard hats here too. Yeah, I can try those out.
Yeah,
See, I
you
got to
already
come
got
up with a creative picture and try to explain what I've done in the design of things to market it. So I got to come up with probably good 20 pictures, I'd say. And I'm gonna do that with like the hard hat. I'll have the welding hat on, the blast shield, you know, the gas welding goggles. They still got all.
it will
And
sell itself if you show a picture in each category.
and then
Yeah,
I'll have
actually,
the
Miller welding helmets have a different backstrap than they used to. They have on the back of the Miller, now they have adjustable. There are little screws on each side of it where it kind of tightens up a belt around the back instead of having a knob in the back of your damn head.
Yep.
They actually have,
and that,
there's not a knob in the back of your head anymore on a lot of them, or the newer ones. There is a style
either
with
on the
that.
side.
They're on the side, so it adjusts. One adjusts like front and back. One adjusts front and back, and then one adjusts the tightness on the side of the head.
And you're saying it has a different position, the way the band sits on the head?
They changed the
Yeah.
design. Yeah.
Yeah. So it front and back, tightness to the forehead and to the back of the head, and then the sight also on the sides. One knob adjusts the front back, and the other adjusts the side of the head. So when if you don't have a quick shield, when you start to flip, if you have a flip shield, you just flip it, whatever. It doesn't like move around so much on your damn head. So you can flip.
Oh, you're saying the side catch is kind of pivot, front to back, independent.
Yeah, there's a knob on here. Let's just use my hand. There's a knob here, and there's a knob here, right? It's just front and back, skull, and the other knob adjusts the side, left and right. Tightens the side, and one tightens the front and back.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen these.
Some people have on my head fucking oval and bald, and whatever. It's a much comfortable welding helmet.
As long as you
Okay.
don't make it
Miller
look like a
had to
condom, they'll wear it.
Miller came
Yeah,
out
what I
with
used
that.
to do is I get the on the front band of the helmet or whatever, you can get those sheepskin wraps, and then they snap on or whatever, and that's like a nice cushion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Hey, Frank, what was
they
you
help.
making with copper a while ago? I didn't mean to change the subject. I was just.
I gotta go get my dog anyway.
You were showing something with copper when he was talking, and we got talking about the hats, and we covered that. What was you making with the Oh hell. Okay. You getting a lot
There
better,
we
dog.
go.
Hell
Not much
yeah.
more to go now.
No, I ran out of, dude, I almost ran out of fucking solder. Phil, I muted you because there's some sort of background noise coming through, buddy, and I'm sorry, but it was horrible. So I
A
don't know
drill.
why there's background noise coming from you. I've tried to adjust your mic, but you guys hear it as soon as I unmute him?
Hey, I got a question. If I have a stainless, go ahead.
It might have been my ice machine.
No, it's still going on. Come back in, Phil. I'll post the link, okay?
Yeah, there's something crackling in the background. Ain't me.
It's gone.
See, it's
Where
gone
is it?
now.
Gone
Yeah.
right now.
I didn't hear it either.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, I hate a brain fart. All I do is smell the gas.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he's just got a bad internet connection.
Yeah, he's also 6-second delay every time he comes on. So,
Who, me?
oh yeah, Jason Costa. No, Phil Marfugo Bar.
God, that
I
sounds
know,
so
but
much better.
I'm telling you, dude.
Damn. No offense.
Yeah. Jason Acosta said that he ordered a coffee grinder this week. It should be coming. Jeff
Thank
Oakes
you.
says this is the first time that he has seen Hydro Man not doing something. That's because Hydro Man got fat off Chinese food.
yeah, he just ate a bunch of Chinese food earlier.
Yeah. I've gotta start taking better care of myself and not work 20 hours a day. I can only work 16 from now on, and I'm gonna be eating more. Every time you see me, I'm probably gonna be eating because I want to gain my weight and get healthier. Because what I just went through, I don't wish on my worst enemy. And
Hey,
I'm gonna
Richard.
get better, and I'm gonna look like a decent cracker again.
Hey, Rich. Mr. Burr. This question is for you.
Yes, sir.
It says, what's being mixed up?
Oh, that's my sweet pea mash, Gen 2.
Sweet pea.
Yeah, so basically 80% corn, 20% sweet pea. So it's what do I do?
Oh,
14, 14 and 4.
he said sweet feed. I thought he said sweet pea, like them little
That's
sweet
what I thought he
peas.
said too.
Sweet
Okay.
pea,
Did you?
barley oats, molasses, and corn.
Damn.
It makes one hell of a smooth whiskey, just saying.
I just remembered. I just remembered. You guys, if I took a stainless steel pot, it's chrome, I don't know what it is, and I wanted to put a piece of pipe on it that looked like the end of a condenser, so I wanted to put a drain in the bottom of the pipe. So if I make a fruit press, the fruit will come out of that hole. What would I use? A stick welder, wire welder? What to stainless or
TIG.
a TIG?
TIG.
Okay, TIG. Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
have one
making me
sitting
a.
right here on my floor
You need a
behind me,
TIG
actually.
welder.
in the box.
To do stainless, you need TIG.
I got you.
To do stainless, you need TIG.
I'll get one of my buddies to do that for me. I'm taking a big cooking pot, and I'm gonna have a little spout, little finger, a drain, and I'm gonna take a what's that thing called? A crawfish basket, and I'm putting
Yeah,
I'm putting
Yeah,
I'm putting my mesh bag in it. Then I'm putting my strawberries in it, and I'm taking a bottle jack or a jack and turn it upside down. One of them screw jacks with a drill, and I'm gonna cut me a piece of wood, so the piece of wood will
don't
go.
put it up. Don't turn the jack upside down. Don't turn the jack upside down, because it ain't gonna fucking work for you.
Okay.
Don't turn the bottle jack upside down, because it won't fucking work for you.
I heard you the first time.
I would
I mean,
make make it go down.
Sorry.
Don't turn the jack upside. The jack won't work right.
I've got
Promise you,
got
it
this.
will not work right.
Okay.
It'll leak right out the top.
Okay. Okay. I've got a
Yeah,
big
don't turn the
2-inch.
jack upside down.
Say
Do
it
you
one more
not
time.
have access to just getting
Go
a
ahead,
wine
Randy.
press?
He's making his own wine press.
I know, but you can get used ones rather cheap.
I found a big
Yeah,
2-inch
they
screw.
are pretty cheap. Viver for about 160 bucks, you can get about 30
I
gallon
have
wine press
one.
for 130 bucks from Viver.
Go ahead,
I
Randy.
just bought another one here with online for 150, and I got the guy down to 100. I had to go pick it up, but it was a matching one to the one I already have. I wanted to keep all the parts the same for interchangeability, but yeah, you can get them really cheap.
Okay. I'll look online.
Just your brother wanting
I
it.
have my own wine press.
My
Just
neighbor
try to
come
make
over.
sure you get the basket and all the parts with it too. Sometimes you
I've
get
got-
wine presses and it won't have the basket.
I'm gonna try to use what I
Yeah,
have.
they
to
don't
make
have
one.
the strainer.
When I got
Yeah, I'm
my
just
wine
using
press
Thermos.
and my
Well,
root grinder, I had to make a special table to combine the two to make it one unit. So that when I do my apples, I can put the apples through the grinder and turn around and put them right back into the wine press, press them out, get my apple cider. So,
Go ahead.
but it does take a little bit of figuring it out to build your own workbench like that.
I think I just solved my own problem by
Yeah.
listening to y'all. I'm gonna go buy me a garbage disposal, a piece of plywood, mount the garbage disposal to the plywood, set it on set it on some sawhorses, put a bucket under it, put a mesh bag under it, so the mesh bag catches the pulp and the juice can go through it into my bucket. And if I need to, I can change the bags and twist them, and that way I get my juice, and I can use that's what I'm gonna do.
That would totally work if you wanted to mass produce that. But here's what I do to make just a simple 5 gallons of peach wine. Okay, just 5 gallons of peach wine. I go and buy 2 flats of peaches, and then I have a it's called a Pampered Chef cooking blender. I core them, make sure the pits are out, and I throw it in the cooking blender, and I put it on heated puree. And I puree that shit.
Right.
Puree it.
I understand.
And then all I need is about 2, a little drop of that goddamn what is it called?
Emmeline.
The shit to get the pectin. Shit. Pectide.
Pectic
Pectic enzyme.
Enzyme. Pectic enzyme.
enzymes. Yep.
Yeah, I just take 2 little drops into 12 gallons of that peaches, and then an ambient tablet just to stop any stupid yeast from doing anything, and then I throw it in there. So it was 21 cups. I just put the damn recipe away. It was 21 cups of peach puree, and it's heated. It's already heated, so I gotta let it cool down and all that, and then I make my peach wine, and I make it at 6 gallons at a time. I rack it fully, and then I ran it, and then I made a sugar wash, which was 2 pounds of sugar per gallon of water, right? And I made 6 pounds of that. Hang on a second.
I'm not really into
6
sugar
gallons of
watches
that.
myself.
What's up, guys?
I know, but this was a peach wine.
What's up? How you doing
This was a
tonight?
peach wine. Here's what I came up with.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
One-
yeah,
140.
that looks good.
Looks
There you go.
good. Looks good and clear. Very clear. Good job. I'm going to be dealing with
And I
hundreds
took
and
a
hundreds and hundreds of pounds of fruit because I'm going to be. That's why I'm going as big as I am. I don't. In a long
well.
story short,
That's what I'm saying. I just
my
did this little bit.
my
Yeah.
small batches are gone from now on. I've gotten blessed. I'm in the middle
Okay.
of strawberry country, so I'm fixing to get pallets and pallets of strawberries. So I got to go big time. As
I'm
far
going.
as far
I'm
as
going.
time
I'm
consuming.
going next week,
The pressing
Sunday.
pressing
I'm
won't
going
hurt you.
Sunday and buying 4 flats from the fruit truck
Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
of strawberries.
Okay.
Of strawberries. I'm buying 4 flats from the fruit truck on Sunday, and then I'm going to make an SS or Uncle Jesse's simple sour mash, and I think I want to combine those and see what happens.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
What you got going on down there in the lower
What do you
corner?
think?
What is that? Welding table? What the hell?
This is my jar table.
Okay.
Who, me?
That's a pretty nice little table. Look at that thing
Hey,
just
I
fold
like
up.
that.
Leave.
That just folded up, didn't it? Look at that
This
shit.
is like the music
Listen.
stand table.
Oh, I get
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a what do you call those?
Yeah,
Those TV trays. That's a good idea. I can get those TV trays and put them over there. Yeah. Thing it folds up.
oh
I'm,
yeah,
fit,
Jeff.
I'm
You better
fixing
make
to
some
build
good
a
tools.
table that fits my new steel. I'm gonna build a table that fucking everything goes down into. I'm gonna get a gas burner, I think, instead of electric. I'm gonna go propane instead of butane. Well, not I
Oh
guess
yeah.
butane instead of propane.
Oh, I would
Rather.
definitely go propane.
I love
But I got
Why?
such
Why
a
would you
dude.
go
I used
butane?
to. I've got. But I'll tell you. So I've got like 5 years in the marijuana industry, and I can go pick up a fucking whole trunk full of that fucking propane in the big containers for like little next to nothing.
I get
still got
that.
my.
Okay.
I still got my tax exempt, and I have a wholesale card, so I can go get it for wholesale price.
Well,
Damn.
well,
And I've got a stove
well,
that'll
from
take them
butane.
fucking big canisters.
Well,
I
what
feel
would
that
you
my
have to
camper.
change between butane and propane? That's what I'm wondering.
And
Orifice.
nothing. It
What would
comes
you have
in.
to
It
change?
comes
What
in the
orifice?
same. It comes in the same canisters like them Coleman canisters. They've got this company's got these
Yeah,
propane ones and they're
right.
cheap
They're
as shit.
twist on.
Yeah, so I'm just
What's
gonna use them because I mean the
Yeah,
Coleman ones
I
are
have
like
a
$10
butane.
for 2. I can get
Co-
2 of these for like $3.
Yeah, right.
Richard Henderson says, "What kind of steel you getting, Gliz?"
I'm getting a 13.5 gallon Vever pot with a double half-gallon jar rig with a bypass, and I'm getting a bucket worm.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Woo.
Bill.
Hell yeah.
No, well, I got
I'm
some. I'm getting hooked up by Wes. Wes is hooking me
Oh,
up, man. I'm buying some old
sweet.
stuff that he don't use anymore.
Oh, Wesley's helping me out. Yeah,
So
Oh
you
yeah,
won't be.
dude.
good
So
job.
you're not gonna be getting that double burner.
No, I'm not gonna get the double burner. I think it's gonna be too much work, to be honest, man. Like
Yeah.
I'd probably end up having to buy 2 of them fuckers and have
I was
4
worried
eyes.
about you. I was
Yeah,
worried
because I
about
mean
that
that's
idea.
4,000 watts coming out of the wall with no fucking ballast or anything to up my wattage. So it's like straight 4,000 watts coming out of the wall doing that shit. So I'd only be able to
Yeah.
plug those
It
2
costs you
things
more.
up.
Yeah, it costs you more in
Uh,
electricity than you would be able to.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
was telling him if
Exactly.
he
a
could
lot
find
of.
him a 220 burner, it would be better if he could find him a 220 burner since he's in the weed industry that
Yeah,
they use a 220 burner because it gets hotter with using less. Anyway, he knows all about that. You ought to be able to find you a 220 burner somewhere.
faster.
Well, I mean, you can get one if you want to spend like $200-300 on one of them hot plates. But I
I mean,
mean,
your buddies, some of your people you used to work with, some used. There's got to be a
yeah,
used Facebook
lab.
site out there for that type of stuff.
I got a flame king that I didn't use. That's
Propane's the way to go.
hot.
Lab
Anyway,
equipment
you don't have to worry
is
about it now
expensive
because you
either
got
way.
this. Either way, you
Yeah,
got
I
a
can
new
get one
steel
of
coming
these. I
now.
Well,
think
you
the
can
one
take
that
an
I
old
can,
goddamn
it's like
oven apart.
30. it's like $30, and I think it's like 8,500 BTUs or something like that. I can get one of these little burners for. I'm not sure that it'll burn that hot with the butane, but I mean, shit, it might.
I got flaming propane.
I think it would. Well, I think it would do. I think it would work perfectly. I mean, because it has 1,800 coming on with the butane, you only need about 1,250 anyway.
You know, I'm gonna
BTUs coming out of it.
remind me tomorrow.
Right.
I've got a burner out there that I bought at the Ag Expo, and I think it's called Roy Bubba and something, and it's a little foldable burner, and it runs off the little bottles or a big one, but that's got such a small orifice. With what you're using, it would be your butane or your LP burner, but it's
That's
so
what
small.
I'm
But
saying. What kind of
that thing cooked the whole
exactly.
I was just gonna get one of them Colemans, but I'm sure I'll hit you up, Randy, and I'll call
Yeah, we'll
you
talk
tomorrow.
about it off air. That, and remind me about the throwing knives.
Yeah. I my bad. I didn't get a chance to look at that yet today. I've been
No.
running and fucking gunning all damn day long, dude.
Me too. If I don't answer y'all, it ain't on purpose. It's just sometimes if I answer everybody, I'm holding that phone all day long, and I don't get nothing done. So I gotta put it
Right.
down, get my shit done, come back, and then oh my God, it's nothing wrong. It's all good. It's just I didn't get nothing done the other day, and I'm like, holy cow, I was on the phone all day.
Yeah, that's
But
how it goes sometimes,
It's a
man.
blessing.
And I drive.
It's a blessing. It was not a curse.
I
It's a
drive
blessing.
all day. I'm
I
driving
do
all
too,
day.
man. I do
Yeah,
too.
when you work with your hands, you can't hold a phone, and I don't feel like putting it on video all day and moving around to see what I'm doing, because I, like you say, this is the first time I've sat down in shit, what, a year, 7 months?
Yeah.
Shots. I just pulled into the driveway. I'm doing a fat one.
Oh, hey y'all, there's a new season of 1923 coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tote time.
Yeah, I just watched the first episode right before I came on here.
I rang the shotgun. I rang the shot glass bell. Everybody got to do stuff.
Yeah.
Woo.
Isn't
I
that
took a
fucking
full
funny?
50 milliliters, so y'all
We're
better
way
fill them
behind on
up.
shots.
Ooh.
I can't
Damn,
drink.
Blizz.
I can't drink.
I'm blending yesterday's work.
Shit, I just killed one of these.
Yeah,
I've never
well,
tried it
Glenn's
before,
just
but
got home.
hey, this is my second
We've
shot
been
though. I
drinking
didn't want to
since
say
4
that on
o'clock.
camera, but I've done this is my second 50 milliliters, so I'm at 100 milliliters right now. I don't know who all goes by that, but a pint's 375, so you know.
All right.
Yeah, we know.
You're in
You're in
you're
so
in
if you have
three-wheel
100
drive already
milliliters
too, ain't
inside of
you?
you, and you divide that by
Okay.
your weight,
All right,
right?
you're all
and then
caught up
you
with.
be able to figure out your ABV
You're
in
all
your
caught
body
up right now. Just let it all
just
hang
by
into
your
you.
math.
Hey, here's 300
I weigh
milliliters right here.
162.
300.
Yeah. Do it all, Phil. Do it all.
No. No.
Take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me
Now-
go get 1,000
now-
milligrams.
now-
Let me go get 1,000 milligrams.
I'll do another double right now. I'll
All
be
right,
at 200. So I mean, we'll split the difference, Phil. Dump 100 out of there. I'll do another double.
No, this is at 120 proof. This is at 120 proof. No name.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
He's
Drink it.
already-
Yeah.
You held it up there. You were like, "This is 300. Drink it."
I think one of his front hubs is already locked in. He's in 3-wheel drive.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Go
No.
in circles.
Are you talking about me or Phil?
No, Phil, he's in
What you
3-wheel
got
drive.
there?
You're probably in 3-wheel drive if you say that's your second 350. I hope it ain't 750.
No, it's my second
Yeah,
50
yeah. You're
milliliter.
gonna do. No, he's still in neutral. He hasn't even tried to move yet.
You're
Yeah,
in,
I'm at 2
140.
shots. I'm good. This is just pregame.
you're in
140.
tails. Does that look cloudy from here? Or is that my blind ass?
He's
That's
just shaking it.
cloudy as
almost-
fuck. Well,
So-
it was doing a shaky. Well, the whole video was broken up to me.
I'm sorry. It could be.
When I seen
could
it,
be
the
all-
whole video was all broken up.
Wiz, you see this comment?
I mean, the whole video was
No.
breaking up.
Am I gonna have to reach forward?
The
to read it?
biggest difference between propane and butane is propane has a lower boiling point than butane.
Yeah, that shit will freeze
So
fast.
in a colder climate, yeah, the buttons will freeze up. Yeah.
Well, it's like, so when you do butane, so like I don't know if anybody's ever blasted with butane to like make BHO, but when you blast fucking butane through you get like this glass cylinder.
Absolutely.
It's got a fucking nozzle in there, and by the time you're done emptying that fucking can, it's fucking frozen. So I didn't think about that. I don't know why I didn't
Yeah.
think about that, but
Yeah, if you're holding it, you need a leather
It
glove or
would
something
because
on.
by the length of time that you would
Look
need,
at that.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
the
you
length
that's
of
go.
time
clear
you
right
would need
there.
to-
That's clear as a
That's
fucking bell.
pretty now.
there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
that's
these
just
bubbles.
as clear as this fucking shit right here.
While ago,
Absolutely.
I
Beautiful,
think
bro.
I think while ago you shook it too much too long. That's
Look
why
at
I
it
was seeing
fall.
all them bubbles.
Yeah, he shook
I'm
it too
calling
much
that.
too long.
You guys go get your
95
test
to
levels
100
checked.
proof. What's the proof on it?
Well,
I'm
let's
saying
let
95
him do
to
it
100.
again. Hold it sideways. Let's do it again,
Sideways. All right.
but do it nice and neat.
110 at the moment.
I'm still at like 95, 100.
All right. Let's
What do
see
you
if we
got
can
there?
get mine. Let's see if we can
I'm
get mine
thinking-
in there nice.
I'm thinking 110, 115.
I don't. Yeah, that last time he shook it, there was some bigger bubbles in it, so I'm confused now. I'm locked in on
My
my answer though.
hydrometer's saying 110.
Do it again, Chris.
Well, Santa called it 140 last night. Okay, hang on. Let it settle first.
Oh yeah, that's every bit. That's every
I don't know,
bit of
did you get a good
140.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a mad glare
Yeah,
from the
that's what.
laptop.
Yeah,
I could see how fast the bubbles went away though.
It's-
That's high.
yeah. My laptop, I can't get
Yeah,
on my
just count it
laptop.
out.
On when afraid. Anytime I try to get on my laptop when I go with you, I can't.
That's weird.
But if I go from YouTube with anybody else, boom, I'm on my laptop, no problem. So, because
Weird.
I'm on my tab.
I'm afraid not. We can help you.
I know. I'm not asking for your help. Wow, why? You know,
I was
I'm just
using that.
what the fuck?
You didn't-
Why? I can still get here.
You didn't catch it. That's a rhythm and a rhyme.
So what do y'all
You
think this
afraid
is?
not. What do we think that is?
Water.
What, proof?
Yeah,
I say 130.
it's nice clear jar.
That's pretty.
Yeah, we were at 120, 130. We were at 120, 130.
That's about 110, I would say.
Just
Yeah,
count the bubbles
I mean-
out for a second.
gotta count the bubbles. Yeah.
I was thinking 8. I counted like 8.
What do you got there?
Hey.
Rich?
Yeah, I was around 8 or 9. Yeah. What's the readout?
I use the
Hydrometer.
hydrometer on
Or
mine.
alchimeter,
Hold on. What is
alchimeter,
it?
an
Wait a
alchimeter.
minute. What's the reading?
Show us what it is.
I'm curious.
Right up there.
What do we got?
See, yeah, that's
I can't see.
wow. That's low, huh?
What is it?
What, 50, 65?
What is it? 65?
60?
What?
That's 60 on the
Yeah.
button.
63?
Yeah.
60%
Right
on the
about
button.
65. That's
So it's
I
I've seen
120.
the video.
Huh.
Good.
So it's about 120, yeah.
Yeah,
60 on
Spin
the
it
button.
around.
nice.
Isn't it a try? Don't you have a try one? Doesn't it have 3 different readings on it?
No, this is calibrated.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
Hey,
right at
Yeah.
Hey, does your
120 proof.
does your beaker have a little? Does your beaker that you're holding your liquor in? Does it have a little pour spout
It
at
does.
the top? Does it?
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Take some
Okay.
out.
If it does, point that towards the east, wherever you are. Take that and point it towards the east. Drop your hydrometer and see if it don't face towards you.
This man.
Who the hell
What?
told me this before?
Look,
What?
Towards the east.
Hold on.
Make sure
You probably
it's
did.
the little tip. Make sure it's towards the east. Drop
There
your
you go.
hydrometer in there and see if it ain't easier to read.
Yeah, because you want her
No,
to read the top of the.
Wait. Hold on a second, sir. Am I right? Is it easier to read when you make that tip turns right? You drop your hydrometer. You don't have to spin it. It kind of turns around towards you. It's that magnetic pull with the mercury and
You
shit.
know,
in
I've noticed that on
hydrometer.
mine too.
I know about all that
So,
noise, but
From now on, if y'all
I feel
point your
better, yeah.
beaker towards the east, when you put your hydrometer in there, you won't have to turn it 9 times out of 10. Now, it's worked every
Really?
time here. I just want to see if it works at your house. Oh, hell.
I'll
Look what
try
I
it
did.
next time because I was just having that same problem.
Yeah. I just want to see
They
it. It's a
In
test.
Australia,
It's
Cheers,
just a test.
Richard.
in Australia, you gotta point it to the west.
Well,
Probably.
there ain't nobody here.
I've
Ain't
never
nobody here
heard
there. So
this whole fancy stuff before. Getting all sciencey on me.
Anywhere
was
south
just-
of the equator, you gotta point it the other direction.
I was
Jason
just curious
Acosta
if it
says,
worked.
damn
If it
hydrometer
worked for
spins every
anybody
way
else
except the
besides
direction
me.
you want. I'll have to try that, Randy.
I was just
I'm
curious if
glad
it
I'm not
worked for
the only
anybody
one.
else but me. That's all.
No, I might have a triple scale. Hold on.
I took my new
I was
deck
thinking
stuff.
it was
Well,
the
just
magnetics and like my
Hey.
hand or the body too, you know.
Yeah.
Just
I
There.
not
took my
still it.
Xanax.
Which way his when just not still it when he flushes his toilet. Which way does the water swirl?
I don't ever look back. My business is done.
Okay, when you're draining the sink, which way does your water swirl down the drain? Because south of the equator, it goes the other direction.
Sir, I was not born the day before yesterday. You can try that with
That is
somebody
the
else, but I
fucking
know damn
truth,
good and well.
dude.
I've been all over the world and it drains the same damn way. It does.
No,
You
it
know,
doesn't.
where I'm
No,
at, it drains either
I'm gonna call you
direction.
out. I'm
it
calling
does
you out on
not.
that. It does the same way
Go ahead, call
everywhere
me
in the
out.
world.
Google south
Sir.
of the equator, it will
Sir.
go the opposite direction
Sir,
than what it is here.
Sir, I am Google when it comes to being around the fucking world and
There's
seeing
a
what goes
European?
down the goddamn drain.
Yeah,
There's a
but you
European?
said you never look back. You just said you never look back.
At
So
my
how would
own
you? How
shit.
can you
I
tell me?
said I never look back at my own shit.
No, it
Anyway,
does. It does.
Anyway, let's talk about something besides shit and which way the world turns and which way it don't.
It don't.
Hey, you're talking about doing the pressing for the press work. You know, a lot of those wine presses now have a air or a water bladder inside, and then it presses outward to a basket, and you get pressure outward, and you squish your stuff in between. What if you were to like find a you know, one of those water retention tanks they use in homes? You can get them anywhere from like 3 to 20 gallons or something like that. It's already got a rubber bladder in it, and maybe if you like cut the top off the bottom and get like a wood basket or some kind of quick, you know, plastic mesh inside and a little bag around the outside of that bladder, you could doctor up one at home pretty easy.
Yeah,
You know,
you
that'd
could.
be a good strong bladder because it's already meant for the pressure.
Yeah.
No,
being
that's a
a
good idea. They actually,
I
Mike
goes
and
down
Jerry
like
did that on Moonshine window with an inner tube and a piece
Or
of
you can get
PVC
an
pipe.
airbag for a semi.
Yeah.
That's there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
I
get
like
an
that
airbag
idea,
from a
pressure.
semi and use that as a prep.
the
I
crazy
think
part
Yeah,
is
whatever. I'll make something up.
that
well,
was 120 proof
Yeah,
off the scale.
airbag from a semi, man.
well, I've already
120.
got somebody volunteered to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever and get me the biggest damn garbage disposal they can get because he works at a construction site, so he's gonna get me the biggest. I said, if you can find a goddamn industrial one, get me an industrial one, but make sure it ain't too big that a grape or a strawberry won't just fall through the damn center. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do mine that way with a catch
Well, then you
strainer
need
bag in a bucket, and I'm gonna do mine that way until later because I'm gonna work with what I got instead of making. Then later when I get time, I'll make
it
a
needs to be a
fruit press of
three-quarter.
some type. I'm gonna give you a yellow crayon in here in a minute.
Three-quarter horse.
You know what you do with yellow crayons?
It has to be a 3/4 horsepower or better. 3/4 horsepower or better.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I'll whatever he comes here with, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the garbage disposal, and I'm gonna try it.
Nice, Richard. You're sitting at 112 right now. Yeah, it
And-
might start clouding up
And
depending on your skill.
three-quarter out.
On that run I just did, I got that down to 120 off. So that was still. So that came from 140 down to 110. I pretty much stopped collecting at 110 because then I started getting in the tails. But that gallon
Yeah.
self-proofed to 120. Awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I love my North Georgia, but since I run that big Gatlin, man, I done got the fever now, y'all. You got.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was
I
shotguns.
can only imagine.
I love mine. Especially now I got it set up. So I changed my setup. It used to do a vertical. Hold on, I gotta fix this again. So I used to have vertical setup. Now it's at 45.
Right.
I don't unmirror the camera yet. So now it's at 45 coming off here.
Oh no, I gotta.
Got to prepare it. And I've realized doing this for some reason at 45 with a shotgun, it comes out as a much smoother product.
I like the slant on that. I like the way it comes down and 45's down instead of dropping straight down.
It comes down on a 45 to another 45.
I like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe how high mine came off on how my system is, right, Fred? I mean, my system is the 18-gallon Beaver with the damn worm that's right on the top. It comes up, I showed it to you the other couple nights ago,
Yeah,
whatever.
it looks like a.
And I can't believe the proof that came off of it.
Yeah.
Half a football or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blender. They call it the blender. Yeah. And I can't believe the proof that came off of it because right off the bat, my fucking shit was coming up at 170.
Yeah.
I mean the bad shit.
Is that worm? Is
and
that
I
worm
threw a
water
whole
cooled?
quart of it.
Yeah,
I
it's
threw a
water
whole
cooled,
quart of
Randy.
it away. It's regular worm. Just freaking. It comes off of it in what a 5/8 into the worm, and then and it's all sitting on top of my fucking the whole rig, so it's hard to keep it cold.
Very
because
convenient.
it's all sitting on top of it.
That was that's why I was curious.
It's inconvenient as well.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. I came off 170 right off the bat. And then the best of my best was at 140. And then it took then it went to 110, then it went to 80, and then I dropped it off. I quit it at about 50. I guess, that's gonna go into my other shit next time.
If you would take a piece of copper and do what Freud's doing to make his cones, and take that copper cone and put it above your steel but underneath your worm, that would be a cone-shaped heat shield to
Yeah.
keep your worm cooler. And if you made it removable, you
Oh.
might could even put some ice bags or something around that to, you know, to keep that cooler. But at least you got a heat shield that's shaped like a cone
Yeah.
and just reverse it, you know, to put
Direct
on there
it
with a,
outward.
you
Yeah,
know,
I
those
get it.
little,
Yeah, I
the
get what
same-
you're saying.
the same type of latch that the Vectors have. You can put 2 latches on one side of the copper and let it latch to the other side, and it would be a shield for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You can put a tab on. You
I
put a
am going
tab
to
on
look
the
into that.
inside so it just hangs.
Or
on
I'm
top
going to
of the
buy
copper.
what Frayed Knot. Yeah. Or I'm going to buy what Frayed Knot made the other. I seen a video there a little bit for them bevers, and it goes into the thumper, and then it goes into a worm. I
Yes,
might
sir.
buy that from Frayed Knot. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I've
We'll
never
see
been.
about that.
Yeah, I've never been.
Or your local steel makers.
Yeah.
Or your community steel makers.
You
I've
might
never
want to
been a
add that
fan
to
of
your little. You might want to add that to your little idea book.
I mean, I
Fred,
could
to
do
make
it
something like
myself,
that for the
but
Vector steels that has the coils on top.
Yeah. I've got you,
think
bro. I'm already on it. I'm thinking
I
about it
came up
already.
with my own thing, but
Frayed will put your name
it's
on it,
already
dude. I'd
made,
get
and
it
why
from
not get
Frayed.
Frayed Knot?
Chris.
Yeah. So this comment, Randy, it says with the garbage disposal, you're going to have enough additional water flow to make what you want are grinding to move through the system.
Thank you for that. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it running.
Richard's-
It'll get too hot if there's not enough water because I didn't think about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the drawing board.
What is Richard
you know-
talking about there? I know he mentioned me right there, but I don't know. I don't remember
I know.
what I said.
Why don't I just have him go to Lowe's since he's gonna spend that money anyway and get what Mark and Digger was using on the show when they was messing around with the comedian?
Killer bees.
Yeah, one of them leaf, whatever that
Killer
green, it was
bees.
made
Yeah,
by
it's a-
Greenworks or something.
It's a branch
Oh, the whole
grinder.
wood chipper. The wood
That's
chipper.
what. There we go.
It's an electric wood chipper.
That's what I want to get for my apple season.
I tell you what, you buy me one now, and I'll buy you one for Christmas later.
There you go. There you go. Richard, that's right, man. The next person I'm buying anything from, I've bought from Hillbilly Glass Barrels twice. I've kept everything besides the Vever that I've bought inside of the community, right? And the community buys have been the best buys that I've got, Richard. So the next person I'm buying something from is definitely Frayed, whether it's a fucking something like I don't know what all Frayed builds, but I'm gonna my next
build
purchase is gonna be Frayed.
I'll
So
build you whatever
he'll
the
build
fuck
you
you
a
want,
copper
man. I'll
pecker.
build you a funnel. I'll probably even build you a chick out of copper if you wanted me to.
well, my next two things are definitely I'm gonna get like a copper catch pitcher and or like a since I'm running a 13-gallon steel, I'm gonna get either a parrot or a parakeet. And I need a fucking copper coon pecker, dude. Like, I need a fucking copper coon pecker or something copper to run my liquor out of. I don't care if it's a fucking pecker or whether it's just a twisted something.
Check it out.
You know,
You
like,
guys have-
I've got
you
some
guys
things
have
I
all
need.
seen
So,
those- you guys have all seen those
the
horse
problem
troughs
with
that you
mine.
put
Mine
water
is
in,
all
right?
stainless steel.
They're oval. You
What
put
is it,
water
Fred?
in there, a horse trough. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make a miniature one, big enough to hold a quart jar, so you can put a quart jar in there, or you can take it out and catch the liquor in a copper.
Okay. Yeah, well,
You know what
I'll
I mean?
definitely be getting something along those lines from you because that's the next thing I need. Everything is copper besides my pot. And the only reason my pot I like to keep stainless is because it's way fucking easier to clean. I ain't got to buy any
Yeah.
chemicals. I just wipe it down and fucking run it again. That's all I do.
it. My pot's
this is what
stainless. My condenser's stainless. Everything else is copper.
This is what I love about this community. We could be talking
That's
about
the
one
thing,
thing,
I have
and
no
somebody
copper.
could be thinking about another. He just gave me an idea. All my buddies that are linemen, they got these short little pieces of copper, and that's the good copper wire. The good. I could get their short pieces and bend and make things.
Number
now
2
I-
copper.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
make sure there's no lead in it.
Right. I mean, you got to think about it this way. Like, copper is so good for your fucking whiskey to sit in. Why not fucking have a copper pitcher to catch your whiskey in? And if you're going to let
Yeah.
it air out overnight, throw a paper towel over that copper pitcher, let it catch the sulfides, and go ahead and evaporate your heavy alcohols that are going to give you a fucking headache.
What would happen if
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
a copper
Yeah.
barrel? What would happen with a copper barrel with a wooden lid like Hillbilly does? What would that do?
Well,
So copper only
gotta
has
Same thing with the
less than
piston.
vapor
Same
form.
thing with the piston, but just on a bigger scale.
The only thing I would have a problem with coming from a scientific perspective is that your different metals over time are going to have different chemical reactions to the liquid you put in the copper. I would be scared that along with some of the sulfates or sulfides that get attached to that copper, they might either turn blue and you get really toxic shit in your fucking material over time from letting it sit against that wood, or B, it might strip some of your tannins away from the actual aging process. I mean, because nobody's really tested that, I don't think. Like, who knows what all copper is going to chemically react to your liquor and pull away over the period of like maybe 12 to 48 months.
And I never
Like
thought about
it could be something that you don't want taken away, because it is going to strip some shit, and especially over a fucking long period of time.
Well, I didn't even think about it till you said what you said, and I thought, well, I'll just say it out loud, and then now it makes sense.
And then
There's
not all
probably reasons
coppers are
behind it.
created equal.
That's too much copper.
Well, I mean, if you're
Some of
buying
them
sheet
got
copper, if you're buying a sheet copper, there's probably a set standard of, like along the lines of the same brand who makes the sheet of what
But
they
I mean,
use. And as long as you get from that same distributor, you could probably work out that equation and figure out like, hey, they're cutting their copper with nickel, or this copper's got stainless in it, or whatever else they use to
I'm just
to
saying
form
maybe
that.
copper,
you
maybe
Yeah,
copper is made
exactly.
to
And
be
zinc,
used and bent and cooked with,
zinc,
but it's
like
not
our
meant
penny.
to.
You also got to think that liquor, when it comes out of your guys' still, it's sitting anywhere between 3 and 4 pH. That's very acidic. So you
Right.
introduce that acidity into that copper, it very well could eat the copper
That
away and
plays
become
along with your
thin.
chemical reactions too. If your pH is somewhere crazy coming out of that still, it might affect your results with the copper and the wood. So you might need to check it either way.
I get it. I noticed if I ever in my copper still, if I did not drain it that night and I woke up the next day and say I drained it at noon, wherever that level was as I drained it, that copper was so pretty and clean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's why when he said that, I just wanted to know. Now I know that I just want to ask out loud, and I get it. But yeah, that's why they don't make copper barrels, because it's not good for you. It's too much.
Right,
right.
Right. I would just think it's taking
wood.
something else away other than the sulfides or sulfates, whatever you call them. There might be some tannins that get took away, and I'd be very pissed if I let something sit for a year and it's like it pulled all the vanilla tannins out. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I get it. Yeah, it's just too much metal, not enough wood. Tenfold.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
Yeah, all you're getting is copper minerals. Minerals. It's gonna taste like
I'm gonna take that
eating
wooden barrel.
tinfoil is gonna do that to your teeth.
I get it. Yes, it's a bad idea.
Well, not to mention if that copper does decide to sulfate or whatever and patina or whatever and turn green and it does drop into that liquor's gone, dude. Like you'd have to rerun it and shit. Maybe you'd get it out,
like
maybe
mold.
not.
If you have any piece, and I guess this is more for the viewers than us, but if you have any piece of copper whatsoever that touches the liquor that turns blue, turns green, do not drink it.
Nope, you gotta rerun that.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Leave it out. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's already.
It's gone.
Not good.
I'm taking a Jack Daniels barrel to my buddy's house tomorrow or the next day and having him cut those wooden slades into pieces that will fit into my aging vessels, and I'm gonna torch the wood and make my own wood like I did that I've been doing for 2 years, and we've been tasting it and everybody loves it. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But I did buy some North Georgia spirals, that sugar maple mixed with a oak medium or light char makes a hell of a difference, guys. It
Guys, I'll
really
be
makes
right
yeah.
back in a little second. I gotta make this phone call. I'll be right back.
10 for
All
it.
right,
Don't
brother.
when you get that spiral, it looks like they didn't torch it at all. But oh my God, the flavor does that ever bring out? As far as tip
Yeah.
from one shiner to another, and anybody
Yeah.
listening, not just use oak barrel, but throw in some what's that word I said? Sugar maple spiral. Shit,
Yeah.
sugar
Yeah.
maple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
what I
made
said.
a big difference, y'all. And it's not gonna
Oh,
make
yeah.
it over sweeten. It balances that burn in the middle out.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Uh,
goal,
Yeah, I've
my
been wanting
goal
to.
is to try to make a nice product. You know, like one of these products. Out
Yeah.
of everything that I have in my environment, okay, I have blueberries, I have juneberries, I have choke cherries, I have raspberries, I have strawberries, and they are wild
Yeah.
on my property. I've eaten
Yeah.
pears, okay.
Wait, where you
I'm
live?
growing a pear tree. I'm growing 3 apple trees, a plum tree, and a freaking cherry tree. I have
just
other
keep
berries that are crazy, like pin cherries and shit. This
just
is
keep
what I'm
saving
trying to
them up.
do. Is trying to make just with. Oh, I have 2 freezers full of berries,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm good
So
on the.
where you live at?
I've
So I
been
can reach some of
making
your trees.
wine.
I know, right? Where you live
Brandy.
at?
I've
I
been
need to bring
making
my
wine
truck
for
over.
years, dude. I've been making wine
Yeah,
for
good
years, and I'm
one.
going to buy another 3 pallets of strawberries. You know, no. I have fucking blueberries. I mean, I have my grandkids go and pick them. They have to go. That's the deal. You come out here,
Yeah.
guess what? You get to go pick berries. You know, my grandkids, they used to go 2 in the belly, 1 in the jar. I mean, it was a motherfucker to get any berries until they learned
We just need to know
you'll get
where here.
sick off eating too many berries.
Yeah.
You
We just
know,
need to know where you live so we can come help you.
I'll do the
come on and help me. 2 in the belly. What is it? You know where I live? I live in Minnesota, northern Minnesota.
I know,
Right up
brother.
by I'm north of Duluth, Minnesota, and I'm
Yeah.
south of Canada.
South
Okay,
Canada.
I'm on the northeastern part of Minnesota. I'm in Chisholm, Minnesota.
Okay. I don't need to go nowhere. It all comes to me, and I just go down to the what do you call it, the big old produce stand, and wait till Sunday when everything's left over, and
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
they
just
ship
walk
it, they ship it in. So I'm pretty blessed. But I
Yeah,
got
as for
Well,
me,
Richard,
I
Well, I
got.
we're
pick
ready
it
to
in.
upgrade
I'm
your.
really blessed.
I actually don't need to go down
I
there
got
no
my
more
own
'cause I need to
yeast. It
focus
comes
on
up.
hydro
It
dipping.
comes with its own yeast.
I'm gonna stop making
It comes with its own yeast.
I'm gonna stop making shine for at least 2 months, and I'm gonna stick to hydro dipping in me. So after
We'll
this
see how far.
last
We'll
batch
see how long
after
that
this,
goes because I know that you Jones to make a mash and to run a liquor just as much as I do.
I'm gonna.
So
That's
we'll
my
see how
goal.
long that lasts. I know you're going to be Jones.
All right,
It's
what did I miss?
Yeah, I know.
it's
I'm jonesing to make another
it's gonna
batch,
be
but it's
hard,
been
but
too
that's
cold
my
around
goal.
here.
I was telling them that after this mountain brandy, I'm gonna clean my barrels, clean my still, put it away for 2 months so I can focus on hydro dipping, get things the way I want it here instead of jumping back. I'm gonna quit for 2 months and get me right and gain my weight back, get me right, and hydro dip more. And that's what I'm gonna focus on for 2 months after I'm done with this mountain brandy. And
This is where I'm going to send
I
them.
can't do it.
This is
Hey,
where I'm going to
could
send them
you
20 pounds
you
of
put a
ingredients.
One at a time.
What, Richard?
I'm going to send them 20 pounds of ingredients to make a mash with. So you can be like, oh, now I got to use this stuff.
He's gonna have me
Shit, biggest
stare.
deal that Randy has, I mean, fuck, dude. Like, you're probably good by now. You've been putting one. He told me a long time ago, well, it's probably at least a month ago, that he had been putting back a fucking quart of everything he's ran. And if y'all have known Randy for even 2 months now. Like, just think of all the fucking runs he's done. That motherfucker's probably got like 10 gallons in fucking each individual fucking quart jar sitting somewhere.
Well, he said he's got some stashed out in the woods, right?
I've got.
He's got fucking 5 gallons stashed out there.
I'll tell you what I can
Yeah.
tell you about. I got a long time ago. We made a joke about it, but I actually did it. I took crayons and a piece of deer hide, and I made a treasure map to where 5 5-gallon water jugs are, and several, like you said, several quarts. So when I got a full case, I wrapped it in that plastic wrap, and I put it somewhere, and I made a dot paces, and then at the bottom I put a key what those dots are. Certain dots are dirt roads, certain dots are steps, certain dots are stumps. I made a damn kid's treasure map to where my shit is aging and hiding.
Now, y'all just watching like 12 to 24 months from now, he's going to be calling us, being like, I can't find this shit. Y'all going to have to come out here and help me.
Yeah. Did I send you? Yeah, did I send you a map? Did I send
There's
you
going to be
a
one
map?
case. There's going to be one case. It's going to be like, this is like a fucking Bermuda Triangle out here, dudes.
Yep. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the episode where Amanda Bryant and the other guys were out in the woods and they had to go hide their stuff, and
Yeah.
Mark had to go find
Yep.
it? That's what,
Yep.
if it comes to that, you guys would be Mark trying to go out through my woods finding my stuff, because we would have to
No,
scatter
we
like
needed
we're looking for a dead
those
body.
ground fighters.
Phil, did you just
I
break
just
that,
broke
Phil?
my test tube.
You
I just broke
dumbass.
my test tube.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I heard it. I heard it.
This is why Phil can't have nice things. This is why he's in your
I
boom boom.
know. Yeah, well,
Tick, tick,
yeah.
boom.
Damn it,
But
Phil,
no,
didn't
yeah,
your
here's
parents
another
teach you
thing
to give
about
you-
my first runoff with that.
Go ahead.
No,
Richard Henderson says he's
you guys
asking
are
us
talking.
all a question, guys. Richard wants to know. He says, so I do half pints till I hit hearts, then pints till I notice the transition. Sound right to you all, veterans? How do you guys collect your liquor?
All in one big 1
I
gallon
do
jar.
it by the quart
jar
jar.
at a time. One jar
Quart
at a
jar.
time.
I taste mine all the
Yeah,
way
I
through
do.
Yes,
when I
quart
run
jars at a time.
Yeah, see, so I use half-gallon jars, and then once I notice them going in the hearts, I transition to a 1 gallon jug. Once I start smelling and feeling I'm going to the tails, I take the jug out, go back to quart jars.
It depends on what I'm running.
Yeah,
If I'm running corn liquor,
I
once
blend
get
all my
past
hearts
know-
together.
I
once
go
get past-
quart
if you
jars
know
all
what
the
it
time,
is.
all the way.
If you've ran
Go
it
ahead, Rick.
before,
Depends how
then
big
you
the
already
still
know.
holding.
Yeah, once I know them hearts, I just self-blend it off the still. Makes it easy.
I want my
Yeah.
hearts all together.
Because I
Yes.
usually get about a gallon of hearts on everything I run.
Once
Yeah.
I get my 4 shots of my heads out of the way, I switch to a gallon jar, gallon jug, or whatever you want to call it. And then once I know
Okay,
that gallon,
guys, notice I'm wearing my
But
work
listen,
uniform.
you guys,
I just got done proofing yesterday's work, and I got about 2.5 gallons at 100 proof.
roses are red, violets are blue. I can't finish
First out
that.
your
at
hearts
100.
are for you, and some are boo boo.
Yeah, the rest
Hearts
is
are
for
for
sale.
you. Man. I mean, that's your taste, isn't it? Hearts are for you. That's your
I
taste,
didn't realize I was
your
on mute.
blend in it, right?
And
Yeah,
and
I
That's
sometimes
your
agree
I
with
thing.
like,
that.
and sometimes
Where it
I
was
like a little
going.
tails mixed in my head. I mean, mixed in my heart. Sometimes I like a little tails to keep going in without hearts until
Yeah,
it gets to that.
Give you some
Heart.
flavor.
Depends on what I'm running.
Yes, Jason. I mash in 40 gallons of mash
Well,
at a time.
where
It's a
it
lot
starts
easier
to
than
get
mashing 5.
sweet, where it starts to get sweet, I like to keep that and definitely want to potentially put that in there. But once it starts doing that cardboard shit, I'm done. I'm done.
He commented
Any
before.
That's what we mean by
Well,
that's what we
Richard,
mean
the
by
guy who told
according
me
to
about it
taste.
was actually Tom Crum. So you actually need to thank Tom Crum for that trucker's favorite corn, man. He's the one that told me about it, and it's some good shit, man.
He's answering a comment. Hell
It
yeah.
is.
Thank you, Gliss.
I haven't seen that brand down here.
Yeah, I think you can get some from Philbilly.
It's a rare brand.
Yeah.
Do they have what they call
Still-
healing? Do they have what they call healing Dale up there where y'all at?
He'll no.
Or I always call it decob. DE. Oh hell, it's got that corn cob with the wing on it.
Huh. What kind of
Wine.
store is it?
Popcorn.
It's
The wing.
Oh, DEA,
It's an old,
DE80,
it's an old brand of corn.
8212,
Oh,
DD8,
no mercy.
8212.
No, never mind. It's
Heard of
okay.
it.
Yeah, it's the 8212, I think it's called.
Hey guys, I'm gonna call it a night. You guys have a good night.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and shut this down too because it's been 3 hours now. So we're
Later.
gonna
Okay.
get
Good night,
up.
y'all.
Because we know if he goes before, he's gonna get too drunk and fall out of his chair again.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
then
right.
a lot of us can call it, and a lot of us can call each other too.
Oh yeah.
Are we
Definitely.
doing? Are we doing a fucking?
Yeah,
are we
I
doing-
remember when Fred fell out his chair.
Are you shutting it down?
That was epic.
I'm gonna shut it down.
Okay, all right.
I
fair
gotta
enough.
go
Okay,
get solder.
everybody down.
Later.
You can give me a holler, Gliz, if you want. Gliz, give me a holler if you want.
I'll give you a
I'll
call.
call you
All right.
later, guys.
See y'all later.